acting like it needs to
That's
install something for me when it doesn't need to install anything for me.
really really unprofessional.
Like, I just realized my microphone's faced the other way. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hi, testing 1 2 1 2 3 testicles.
Balls.
Tickling testicles, testicular testicles.
Balls.
Testically tickling the testicles.
You think after episode Sexy Mew, you would have got this down?
Who's Sexy Mew?
62. Oh, I brought into the Pokophilia range.
Sexy who?
Sexy Mew. Ooh, what if... Uh-oh. Going to dark territory.
What?
I was just like,
going down
what's the
special
hottest Pokemon?
Gardevoir.
Yeah, really.
I don't know who that is.
It's like it's a Ralts, but evolved.
You lost me on Mewtwo.
The question
Calm
is,
down, Gen 1.
what's the sexiest Pokemon?
What? I don't know who that is.
Gardevoir is...
It's
God
probably
of War?
I'd say
It's a video game.
Ninetales.
There's a Pokemon named God of War.
Yeah.
You are a liar.
Gardevoir.
God of War is a Pokemon now for
shit,
sure.
it is. That one.
That's a sexy Pokemon for you?
Have you not seen the Tumblr fan arts?
No, do I
Dude,
want to?
Ninetales is way more beautiful than that.
Oh, that is true. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh.
Yip
We're
yip.
Oh. What if you're like street passing a kid and is like Ninetales is like named Yif Yif? You're like, oh,
Or Eevee.
Eevee's adorable.
Adorbs.
I don't think Eevee's
He's
sexy.
not of age, man. Come on.
Hey, shut your little black eyes up. Don't you ever say it about Eevee.
Don't you tell me how to live my life. I'm just telling you that Eevee's underage, man. If you want to go for the underage things,
Nah,
then
man,
that's
I'm
all
saying
you.
she's adorable.
Oh no, Sylveon would be probably though.
Why are sexy Pokemon?
Do you want those little feelers to be touching you like a reach around?
Sexy Pokemon? Of all the things, sexy fucking Pokemon?
All right, we'll go.
Go to, like...
Tumblr.
Don't.
I don't want to go to Tumblr. We're not tumbling again.
Like
fuck
my
is
girlfriend
Tumblr?
already judges me enough based upon the
Tumbling
anime
down,
I've been
da, da,
watching
da, da.
lately.
You're welcome.
She needs to tell you... You need to... You need to tell her that she needs to watch the animes with you because they're fucking good.
I'll tell you what,
Like
just
I've
use
been
five
watching
seasons.
High School DxD.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going right now?
Where are we going?
We should probably do the intro, if anything.
Where are we going?
It's one of those introless
Country
episodes.
Intros.
Oh, okay. Well, since
Coming home.
DJ Squared
Country
wants to
roads?
do an
Going
intro,
home?
we're
Where are we
gonna
going?
bring it on over to him.
Hi, I'm DJ Squad. Have you checked your prostate lately? No, KOH.
Oh, come on.
I
I
couldn't
was
do
really
it.
hoping for you to keep
Remember,
going with it.
remember, kids,
gotta get
massage
right
your
on that.
prostate.
Hold on. And then you could have done another unofficial J-list status. Like, have you checked your prostate today? Yeah. Here
Have
at
you
Knights
checked-
of Hyperion, we promote healthy prostate, and not only healthy prostate, but the healthiest prostate any man can have. Something like that.
In mankind.
When you get an exam, you have the choice of a man or woman. Or apparently Pokemon if you like them sexy.
Or 2D animated women.
Or the new 1D.
1D.
Have y'all seen those memes popping up lately?
There's 1D.
Yes.
Wait, what's
Why are we the ones that know that?
Wait, what is one? What would
There's
1D?
1D.
It's traps.
Oh.
So just straps.
No,
No.
traps.
One,
It's a trap.
one dick. 1D.
It's
Oh.
It's kind of like Boku no Pico.
no,
Goku and
it's
who's Piccolo?
Boku and your Pico.
Boku no,
No.
Pico.
Goku's and who's Piccolo?
Boku no Pico de Gallo.
I like cold salad. Ever told y'all that story?
Hold on before you do that. This is Ling Ling.
Vito the Great.
Well, I guess I'm Croton.
So have I ever told y'all the story of the Cold Salad story of some men from like the Northeast?
Oh, by the way, that was E-Man.
Oh yeah, he's here with us today.
We got a guest spurt.
He's here in spirit.
So, all right. So it's the first time I ever went to go see the Misfits, and I was with Kat and her two cousins, and her oldest cousin knows Jerry Only. And if you know Jerry Only is the now lead singer and lead bassist for the Misfits. So we got like VIP passes to get in, and what? What are you looking at?
I'm just
man?
checking.
What the fuck are you checking?
It's my job.
He's checking you out.
And
Fag.
so she ordered like catered like dinner from like this Mexican restaurant for like the roadies, for everybody in the band, and everybody just like hang out and before the show started, and they would eat. The roadies ate. I don't really think the band members ate, but I don't really remember if they were there. But I remember the roadies mainly because they're from like the Northeast, and so Mexican food up there isn't really Mexican food. You know what I mean? It's like not real like Mexican, like it doesn't have that Tex-Mex style or the spices
It's not
to it.
authentic.
Yeah, it's not authentic.
Right.
It's not authentic. So
They just look at me and they're like, paprika. Mexican.
So yes. So they're sitting there
Well,
eating.
also like
and
up in the
making
north, like the
tacos.
Northeast, you got like Dominicans and stuff. So like, you don't really have.
I don't know, man. They're just
Like,
from
well,
up
like,
north. They're
like-
from like up north somewhere, and they don't have real Mexican food.
Because it's
So-
cold. They're like, spicy just means warm food because it's cold here all the time.
Well, because
Right.
like once you go up northeast, like you have different types of Hispanics. You don't have like your
Well,
your
they're like from
Mexicans.
like
Latinos, you got
they're from somewhere in the north, not like
South Americans.
I don't know.
You have the
I
snow
don't know where they're
Mexicans.
from.
But
But
it's not like you can go to the taco
right,
stand.
right, exactly. So you can't really get anything that's like authentically like good and tasty and spicy and juicy. And
It's tasty to them.
You don't get your hot sauce in a bag.
But do you get beer in a bag? That's all that matters.
No, if you don't get your hot sauce
I
in
mean,
a
I
bag,
can get.
it's not a good spot.
A soda in a bag.
Right. That's what they usually give over there in like
Yeah.
in other countries. If y'all motherfuckers are used to a cup and a Coke, a Coke in a can, that's not over there. It's some Coke in a bag.
¿Quieres tu
What?
agua
How does-
en una bolsa?
Right.
Sí, porfa, en bolsita, gracias.
How do
Yeah,
you
this is gonna be
how do
cold.
you drink it? Do you just like pop a straw?
Yeah,
in
they
there?
put a straw in there and you just hold the straw at the top and you just.
Well, that's not too shabby.
And then you slurp it, you slurp.
Yeah, it's just how they do it over there because they recycle the bottles and get the money back for it.
That's just like when I'm like drunk cooking and I'm just like, I fucking need more beef. Matables, measuring cup's gonna do.
Why do I imagine you just put like beer in a Ziploc bag and make yourself a ghetto Capri Sun?
God. Have you been reading my diary?
I didn't follow you on Tumblr.
So, or they're sitting there like they're fucking making like tacos and shit and like, oh man, this cold salad's good. And we're just like, this cold salad? The fuck is he talking about cold salad for? Like, we don't have any salad. And he's like, this stuff right here, the onions and the. All right, don't put your beer there at all.
I've
It's just scary.
I've tried a couple times. It's
Just hold it. You're
giving
gonna have
me
to hold it.
extreme anxiety.
Not on his notes.
He's like,
at least that was
hold my
quiet.
beer.
At least that was quiet.
On my notes though, that's
At least
just
it was
like
quiet.
straight up active like
you could have been like, here, hold my beer, and then just stole the microphone from you. That'd been funnier.
betrayal.
What is that from? Betrayal. Oh, Halo. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, you sure?
Oh,
right.
and so they were sitting there, fucking cold salad's fucking delicious.
So
What the
cold
fuck is-
salad,
what
cold
the fuck is
salad.
cold salad. What the fuck is cold salad, right? Like, what the hell is
You're
cold
thinking like
salad?
coleslaw?
So like, so
Right.
the
I was
stuff
about
with
to
like
say
the tomatoes and the chopped tomatoes and the onions and and there's these green peppers in here. This cold salad, it's really good. They're talking about the fucking pico de gallo.
Were they just eating it like at the spoonfuls? Like, this is fucking delicious.
Yeah, this cold salad's fucking good. And I'm sitting here fucking putting it on my taco and they're like,
Boing.
like putting it on my fucking. This is why he doesn't want you to put it on that side.
I've never hit it till this day. You had to say something.
That's why we were having this argument. He was like, I never hit anything,
never hit
but
it.
every time I put it in the
Speaking
middle.
of Pokemon,
Anyways,
you just
so-
jinxed you.
So he fucking
Calm down, Nicki
called
Minaj.
pico de gallo cold salad. So that's my story for the day.
It's pretty funny, man.
Speaking of them,
But still, eating just like spoonfuls of pico de gallo. Just
I mean,
like,
I've done it before because I had some left over and I didn't want them to go to waste. I mean, it's good as fuck. You
Yeah,
can eat it
but
like
like-
that, but I mean, he didn't
like a
know
whole
any better.
salad.
I remember
like
this one time I had told one of my white friends, he was like, "Hey man, how do you say you're super duper full in Spanish, right?" And I told him, "Soy una bola de grasa," and like, he would tell everybody, bro.
What is that? What does that actually
Yeah,
mean?
let him
It-
finish.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the story, right? So he would tell everybody, "Soy una bola de grasa," I'm like, and they'd be like, "Okay, why would you call yourself that, right?" And like he was like, "Well, what does that mean?" I was like,
No, mijo, tú no eres una bola de grasa. Está bien bonito y estás bien flaco.
He was like, I would tell him, bro, I'm a big ball of grease. That's what he was really saying. He wasn't saying I'm super duper full. He was like, I'm a big ball of grease. So he would tell everybody, oh, yo soy una bola de grasa. And everybody, all the Hispanics and shit will crack the fuck out of him. They'll be like, dude, you know what the fuck you're saying? And he's like, yeah, I'm super duper full. It's like, nah, man, you're saying I'm a big ball of grease.
What is going on? Like, he's been doing that for like 5 years, and somebody's like, no, you know what you're saying.
He takes back. E-man, that bastard.
Dude, and he didn't find out till like 10 years later.
oh jeez.
Really?
I know every
Garrison.
time.
Oh my god, that's fucked up.
Yeah, bro, but it's funny, man. He's my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? He took it as a joke. He's like, you fucking asshole. You know how many people I told this shit to? I was like, dude, that's a joke, man.
God damn, what's with you today?
I don't know.
What's
it's like
with
he's-
you lately? You just like
Just
last 2
leave your
weeks you've
phone
been
on the
kind of
floor.
klutzy.
You don't need your phone.
I have all my notes in there.
I mean, then, like, memorize them.
All right, fine.
I work all the
Not
time. I
really.
always would
I don't
like,
really tell you. to
whenever I
memorize
run into this one guy, he's like, hey, borracho. I was like, what? Then he finally told me what it meant. I was like, hey, yeah, that's pretty much, you're accurate. You're accurate on that one.
Pásame el 13, carnal.
How do you know the one note I memorized was if
A
a
what?
transformer dies, does it transform
That's
into a
right.
coffin?
You gotta say that again.
You aren't getting a double take on that one.
What?
Dude.
Nope, y'all missed the question.
What?
I said if a transformer dies, does it transform into a coffin?
Ha 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 ha.
Ha, 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 ha.
That wasn't a joke. That was a question.
I have a little question, Kyle.
Ha ha ha.
So
No, because when he like stabbed the big giant one in two, it was just like.
So I found something interesting today. On my way here,
What?
I was listening to a podcast, and they got away with playing the Beatles in the background on YouTube, and it wasn't taken down. Guess what podcast it was?
What? How? What? Why?
They were playing Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds in the background. Very faintly, but you could still...
Were they playing it backwards?
Was
No,
it the
no.
Did
microwave?
they just reverse
Yeah,
the
was that
video?
the microwave?
That was the
Is
microwave.
my
No,
roommate
I
home?
thought that was Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Lucy.
It's my favorite song. That means ramen's ready.
No, but
What
they,
is it?
they
Yes.
Oh my god! What if we just made the microphone or the microwave beeping sound is the background music? Just beep beep beep.
like typically you don't get away with like playing the Beatles.
Do you know how
And
they got away with it?
Yeah. How did they get away with that?
it's because of the person's podcast. So you're
So,
Is it
so,
Paul
so is
McCartney?
this
Like,
a game? We
Jesus.
have to guess whose
Yeah.
podcast it
There's
is.
only
whose
50% of them are
podcast
alive.
would be able to get away with playing?
Joe Rogan.
He got it. He
How
got
did-
it off the rip.
How did he get away with it?
Because
I
that's all
don't
he talks
know.
about is Joe Rogan.
No, Joe Rogan's got.
No,
he,
how did he get it? How did Joe?
Rogan's dick.
No, he literally
Stop-
has the
stop.
biggest
You're riding it
podcast in
too
the
hard.
world right now. Like he's got 30 million
waves
downloads
today.
a month.
Wow.
Damn.
30 million a month.
That's a lot, dude.
Damn.
For
we
what?
need to get there. For his
That-
podcast.
for his
That's
podcast.
that's
Dude,
his
he
podcast.
puts out like 4 a week. It's weird.
It's still 30 million downloads a month.
Yeah, we'll get there soon. We're at like what 30?
So like, I guess since it's him,
Actually-
they're gonna let him get away with something like that because like his stuff's on iTunes, his stuff's on every platform you can imagine.
Mixcloud, dude. He got on Mixcloud after we were on Mixcloud, and we were on Mixcloud first. And he's got more follows on Mixcloud than we do. Well, that's because we're amateurs, but you know.
I'm jealous of his new studio.
I prefer. We're not amateurs. I believe that we've leveled up from the amateur status. That we are now amateurs.
Yeah.
Excuse me, we're
He just took it up a notch. Like he just got a brand new studio, and his like his studio makes people's everything look like shit.
His studio's
He's,
not.
he's
Thanks. Look where we're at.
Hey, we are plastered
No.
in a studio with
He's-
like
he's-
Lolitas everywhere. It's beautiful.
he's got a submersion
I don't have
tank.
that many lollies.
Like he's got a submersion tank where he can just like submerge himself and cut off all light and sound and
He
float.
fucking built a submerged.
They gave him one.
Was it Timothy
Joe, this
Leary's
is
son?
Or whoever owns that company that he's always talking
Timothy
about.
Leary's son.
They gave him one. And then they also like somebody also gave him a sauna.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop you. Okay, so if everybody that listens to this, including you guys, go to Joe Rogan's podcast on whatever platform you can find it on, and look up the episode with Timothy Leary's son. I don't remember his name, but you'll see the name Leary in the episode. It is
Dennis?
Is it the one where he's talking about the stoned ape theory, or
I don't know. He's been on there multiple
He just
times.
had a recent one with a guy
an
who
older
used to
one.
be he was friends with Terrence McKenna, and they had a huge conversation on the stoned ape
Are
theory.
you like jerking him off? Like you got
Hey,
like all casual.
Shout out
like,
to Joe Rogan though, bro.
Hi,
man right
we're
there.
Nerds of Hyperion, the podcast that talks about podcasts.
All right. No, but it's just that just that episode in general was just extremely interesting, just because he talked about all of the experiences that he did in a submergement tank. Like it's like really fucking like interesting.
Like I want to try one so bad.
Joe
Right.
Rogan's a
So
monster.
he's got the submersion tank, he's got a sauna, and then they also gave him like the sub freeze zero thing where they freeze your body, like the outside layer, like the one little layer, they put you up like in temperatures of like negative 30 degrees
Goddamn.
and shit, but just
Why?
for like a minute, because it shocks your body and makes your muscles heal faster.
Does it make your wieners bigger?
I don't know.
If you think it would shrink it, it's kind of cold.
Well, I mean, but like, it's like I feel like mine's like a sand power. Like every time it's defeated, it gets a little bit stronger.
What?
No.
I don't know.
Okay.
So like for every
time you freeze, you're-
ejaculate, you become stronger. For
Yeah, oh,
every
yeah.
defeat, you're just like, oh,
I like to imagine during sex I become
So like you
possessed by
just,
a
you just hop in,
primate.
Time.
you hop in, and as it's starting to freeze, you start jerking it just to see like if
You gotta keep
can-
yourself warm.
If you can still jerk it
You've
at
got
that
this.
temperature,
Mr. Reed, put it down. Put it down.
so like your
God.
sperm's so powerful that you can masturbate at negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
That would be
You just
kind of
like,
cool to say. Like, yeah.
it's on his resume. Like, wait, what? You
Oh
can
God! If,
It's on his checklist.
Oh no! What if it came out in, like icicles? Ow!
I thought I was gonna say like, what if it came out and just froze immediately and got stuck there,
Ooh.
just still inside?
no, it'd be like, all right, okay, so you know how like how the finishing happens in hentais, how it's like all gushy and like
Happy
everywhere.
prostate, happy life.
You know what I'm talking about? Like how it's all gushy and like it looks like a fucking fountain going everywhere. So imagine it just coming out like that and just. freezing.
I think of it more like ice magic.
What's gonna do? Cast this.
I think I've
Ice
been
spears
watching.
are
I've been watching too much fairy tale
pew.
also, but
Who is it? Who's
I don't
it?
know what fairy. I don't watch
Gray,
Fairy Tale.
Dude,
Gray. He's got
Imagine
ice
making
magic.
like a sex scene, like or a sex tape on like on Antarctica or somewhere, like you know what I mean, like out in the open and shit. Like fuck, I'm about to go out there, and, like fuck it, balls deep in that bitch,
So
and just
is
you get
that
stuck.
where-
You get stuck with that hoe in the fucking in the cold and shit while
Bro,
making your sex tape.
You
and
just
shit.
you just went like the complete opposite
Did we just
direction.
make a sport?
I was just
Extreme jerking?
Extreme.
This week on Extreme Jerking, we're gonna take them down to the Arctic and throw them in frozen waters. Oh wait, it's melting.
I'll regresar.
What's gonna come faster, their body temperature or death?
or the polar bears.
This week,
Or
we go down
global
to the
warming.
Marianas Trench to see if our contestants can perform under pressure.
That's fucking retarded. But it's good.
you like that one? You like that one, man?
Because it's science also, and like,
Yeah.
oh, that was too good. Too good. Oh.
Stop crying, Devin.
That one made me laugh.
Oh. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna use it in my day-to-day
So
antics.
This week we go down now to Hawaii and visit the volcanoes to find out whether or not our contestants can take the heat.
Did we make the coolest, dumbest game show in the world?
It-
everything's
it-
pixelated.
The views of the show is only for the announcer.
There they go again.
What, like MXC?
Right.
Dude, MXC was the greatest thing
Yeah.
ever.
And here we have Baba Ganoush.
Why can't we do that? Can we do
Hey.
that? Like, can we do that? Would that be legal?
The whenever they dubbed over like the ladies with the voice, like, hi, I can't believe I'm and they're all doing this weird thing. It does not match whatsoever. I was like, what the fuck?
Hi, I love pie and eggs.
No, the best one was.
this.
The best one was. I'm barely 18.
I just turned 18 and I'm ready to get it.
My parents made me do this.
I'm only here for the extra money and to look cool.
So my dog's in the hospital.
Or like when those dudes would try to do something like really extra while they were saying their name and they fell doing like their extra thing, like they do a flip or like a cartwheel.
Oh yeah, when
and
they
they'd,
like beef it real hard.
just saying their name and
My dog's in the dog pound. I gotta bail that motherfucker out.
My dad's a governor.
like my favorite one was when they had the rock going down the mountain
God, I
and
love
stuff
that one.
because they would have to like go in and then hide, but like there would be dudes inside the corners and they would be pushing them out and shit. The dude just gets slammed by a rock, just like boom, and then like even if they got slammed, they would throw another rock. So like as they were getting up from being slammed by another
Slam
rock,
again.
slammed by another rock, like
my
no
favorite-
safety was like nobody's safety was cared about whatsoever. Like they definitely signed some fucking agreements, just like if you get hurt or die, like we're not responsible.
I didn't blow it.
I like.
Yeah, you need to be like
I like the on-site
extremely
announcer.
careful.
Just let me cash it for you.
The
Knowledge you're a
on-site
fresh
like
one.
announcer where he's like, "Hi, I'm Guy Ledouche."
They always had them in like weird outfits and shit,
He's just wearing like a Panama hat and like,
like a
cargo
tie
shorts.
and a tie and shit.
I'm professional. What were the guys' names?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was a good show.
So at work today, like I was going up to like one of my little work buddies. One of my
Were you going up
Nobody
to him on a
cares about
Segway?
your
Because that was
job.
really
That's
good.
so cute. No one
Yeah,
cares.
so I just went up there and I just gave him a thumbs up. It's like, yeah, like going like this and then aggressively shaking my thumbs, just like, yeah, man, yeah. And he's just like, yeah, like, what are you fucking doing? I was like, I don't know, man, but what if like we made that like the new way to just like you greet people? You just go up to people and you just like give them the 2 thumbs up, but as you're giving them a thumbs up and you just progressively start shaking.
You can see the
And
veins
then-
pumping
and
in
then-
your
and
hands.
flexing your muscles, and he's like, yes,
no, like
yeah, man, yeah. And then you start motivating the other guys, like, yeah, I like the way this guy, yeah. Like,
for it to make sense, one person has to do Macho Man Randy Savage, and the other person has to do Ric Flair. So one just goes ooh, and the other one goes woo. You just go ooh, woo, ooh, woo, and then you just spontaneously combust into the universe.
Bam.
They just they've broken us.
And then Sting flies down and then just like guides you to the other side.
What? Okay. But,
Man, that would make a great commercial.
right. What if it's Sign me to a Slim Jim?
No, I'm like, I don't even care what they're selling. I'm buying.
That's like a Slim Jim
It's
commercial.
like the dumbest shit. It's like
Like how many Slim Jims did Macho Man Randy Savage really sell? Like,
what
Sign me
like
to a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
what if that ad was just like what was that? Woo! And then,
woo, woo.
but then it just zooms out, and then some lady's like, I use Tampax.
And Macho Man Randy Savage and fucking Ric Flair are the representation of menstrual flow.
You better believe it. Nothing's getting past your head, anyone. We're gonna dam that beaver up.
For some reason, I'm imagining like The Rock just like, we're gonna give Mother Nature the people's elbow. Boom.
Oh, no, we
What is the Rock, the Tampax?
Yeah,
He's the guy who came next.
What is he gonna do? He's like, I feel like a bear. I can smell the menstrual. Like, what
Oh,
do you
how would Rob Van Dam's fucking commercial be for the five-star frog splash? You know,
But what would his frog splash be? It would be like the pad. It'd be a
the
commercial for a
pad
pad.
just flying in.
He's just on it like a carpet, like Aladdin.
It's like okay, no. So you're opening up the packaging and everything. He comes out, and as you're opening up the packaging, you have the packaging like the lady. It looks like.
And then you hear Jerry the Keen Lawler just go, "Oh my God, he's going for it! 5-star frog splash!"
on the pad, just RVD, and he goes, and then he turns into the pad, and it just
no, but like
it
it hits.
protecting like you from any kind of accident. or
Man,
some
why
shit.
didn't wrestling get into like
That would be the coolest shit. Like, wouldn't that be?
like I would be stoked by my lady fucking like tampons and shit. There was commercials like that, just like got me psyched and ready to go. Like fuck yeah,
That would make buying them so much less awkward for like guys that didn't
actually
want to not buy
there
them.
there is a brand that have weird interesting facts on them, and each box has a different fact.
It's like Snapple facts of Tampa.
Basically, like I've got caught up like for some reason like
You were sitting there on the tampon aisle reading the facts, like
Yeah,
just opening all the
and reading
boxes.
them, like,
I
It's better than eating
this
them.
would say like.
I
wow,
was.
wow, that
It was
cool.
like it was almost like, you know, like
How many eggs do you stock?
the puns just keep coming.
Feel a whole carton.
A dozen? 2 dozens?
Let's give it a baker's dozen.
What are you
Does
getting?
Waffle House
I don't
approve?
know. I've received this phone call before on December 22nd, but
If it's not Jesus,
we
don't
just
answer.
lost
son.
the whole vibe for our
That's what they say in
wrestling. Like, I don't even know that much about wrestling. Like I could imagine like Hulk Hogan where he just rips his shirt open. Are these your tampons? They don't hold anything back. Like
God, like imagine that was one of the guys' walkouts. He calls the stadium. He puts the ring over the loudspeaker. He goes, "Hold the phone."
no, I think Hulk Hogan would be good for a
That's
a
sex tape.
medication
A tampon commercial?
No, a medication
How
for
many
menstrual
How many
cramps.
eggs you want to stop? Woo!
You're ruining my
That's-
flow, man.
that's
You're
not-
ruining it.
That's not Hulk Hogan.
Like
He does some shit.
Hulk Hogan
That's
is
not Hulk Hogan.
He does some serious shit,
That's Ric
right?
Flair.
What does Hulk Hogan do?
what would
He
he?
did a sex
because
tape.
you remember when Hulk Hogan, like, he would have those moments where he would just go crazy and then he would be unstoppable and he would feel no pain.
That's called cocaine.
But he would have those Hulkamania moments. So like match Hulkamania with Midol.
Would
You
it
feel no
what's
pain.
the Austin guy's name?
Austin 316 Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin Stone Cold Steve Austin 316 247.
That's
No
his rattlesnake?
breakage. Like, cool.
It's just he's just.
Well,
good
apparently
for-
we don't know a lot about tampons. Like,
I guess. Yeah, absolutely.
like
I have no
we're
idea.
using the male testosterone
First
to
of
sell
all,
this.
how did this happen?
I have no idea.
How did what happen?
Genetics
Tampon.
happen.
No,
like-
don't break it down. They were gonna deconstruct
The magic.
whatever.
the beautiful pyramids that we've built, and people just gaze upon
Because
it.
when,
Like,
when
look,
you get
man,
the age, you blossom into an adult. That's how it happens.
I wouldn't know.
You're about to
Prosper.
find out. So how was everybody's week? Like, it's been a week since we did the first episode of 2018. It is now 2018. We did the first episode of 2018 in 2017. How was everybody's New Year?
Epic.
I was at work.
I was
Epic.
just Overwatch.
I was watching movies all day.
I got fucked up.
Oh, if you didn't say up, I'd be like, high five.
I got fucked. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, bring it back, bring it back.
Nah, I'm good.
That's it. Everybody that's very exciting. Yeah, you
Like, I
guys
feel
had a
all
great
old.
break.
Like, what'd you do there, Party McGavin?
You thought we were playing Pokemon Go?
Oh yeah, you went to
I
some.
went-
went to some
to-
party.
I
You
mean,
do like a
party.
gala, right?
In,
man fell
like
asleep.
the near Galleria. What the fuck are you doing?
He's feeling it. That's what
Just
he's doing.
fucking hold the beer or just hold the beer in your hand.
Just,
Stop.
Just go get yourself a crazy straw.
Those are his notes. This is the craziest
Jesus
straw
Christ.
ever. Brought to you by Hulk Hogan.
Get ready for this Hulkamania straw. You know it's gonna be the greatest straw ever, brother.
I don't know anybody.
So I went to a party like in the Galleria, but I really didn't do much. I actually played Irish poker and King's Cup, and then I sat in a chair in the living room and read Black Clover.
Are you caught up or are you still behind?
No, I'm not caught up, but like
It's so
I
fucking
read
good.
Black Clover, and I don't know, it's just really just
And you fell asleep.
yeah, I started dozing off.
You fell asleep at a party.
I was dozing off at a party, yeah.
That's probably the dopest party I've never been to.
It's either that or the roofies kicked in.
No, it's just I'd been up since 4:30 in
Like
the
there
morning.
was no one cool.
He pumps some Xanax like Lil
I
Peep.
didn't know anybody. It was a friend of Kat's.
You
It was
didn't,
her
you didn't, you didn't,
sister's
you didn't
party.
put your nose in the air and try to like.
Nah, none of that was happening.
You got a
You
business
can,
cards all over the
you
place.
can sniff out any friends of any kind.
Make it rain business cards.
It was a World Series Astros themed New Year's party.
Ooh, I would fit nowhere in that party.
Exactly.
Gross.
That's basketball, right?
They had no. I think it's hockey.
Did you just call me a honky?
E-Man
You
would
are
have
from
fit in.
Katy.
I
E-Man
would
would've
fit in,
prob-
but it's the fact that it's like our first World Series, but like they take that shit way too far, man. Like enjoy the moment, but don't take that shit to your fucking Christmas party. Come on now, man.
That was
party.
like, when did
New
it
Year's
happen?
party? Wherever the fuck it was.
I don't
A New Year's
remember.
party, man. Man,
Well,
you gotta say New Year's party.
They're celebrating at the end of the year before next year doesn't happen.
Look, man,
Or
I
this
love,
year, sorry.
I love Houston as much as the next man that's from Houston, but dude, that shit like too much. I would not like want to go to a party and like all this shit, like just like
What's
You
the,
want-
what
one
would be
main
the
thing,
equivalent of that? Like some guy where he's just like, he's riding like the Twilight train. Guys, did you read the new Stephanie Meyer? Like, dude, that was like
Like-
4 years ago. Calm your tits.
Well,
We
I was
know who
thinking-
Jacob is. Okay?
I was thinking.
Hashtag Team Edward.
Oh my god, shut up. I was actually thinking of the manager from Yes Man, the guy that has like all of those like themed parties. Like he had like the Sparta party,
with the Harry
Potter one.
Now next for the next one.
Like, and the next stop on this Potter train, Azkaban. Everybody-
They're all trying to leave. Like, fuck.
Yeah, so that's what I
Can't
thought.
say no.
That's
Like
what
that.
I-
That's a
that's
really
what I
good
thought.
movie lesson, though. Just try for like a week and just don't say no. Like, just try that. I compel us to all try that.
No.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I'm good.
That can lead me down some really bad rabbit holes. I'm
just
proud
You're lucky
that
to go down a rabbit
I'm
hole.
proud of my my ability to say no nowadays.
I can imagine he goes home to his girlfriend and she's like, do this. No. Well, too bad. Okay.
No, I
usually how it
like recently I was like almost forcibly offered cocaine.
Forcibly offered.
Yes, but you don't have to take it.
How are you? How is
you-
one
No.
forcibly offered?
We're like,
Here,
smell
take a
this.
bump. Here, take a
Jesus.
bump. Here, take a bump.
Jesus.
Here, take a bump.
That don't mean
Here,
shit.
here, and then
If
like
it's
putting
like
it in
that,
your
you're
face,
weak-minded.
and then you're putting it in your face and be like, here.
If it's
No, you
like
gotta
that,
say it's like,
you're
nah,
a
I'm good.
weak-minded.
Yeah, exactly.
Every single time. No, I'm good.
Well, wait, well, I was
That's,
just going
that's,
on the
that's
yes
what I
man
had to
train.
do. I said like, no, I'm good. I don't fuck with that. Don't like it.
You should tell him,
Bullshit.
nah, dog, drugs are for pugs.
So I just was like,
And then you
no.
pull a pug out of your purse. Wow.
Not the pug!
But that's also coming from a person
pug
like
purse.
the dude who was offering
It's a
me was
pee-pee.
high on cocaine, so he's gonna be like
High on cocaine.
high on cocaine.
I would have just told him to leave the store if this was at work. I was like, all right, man, you gotta go.
No, he wasn't at the
Bless
store.
you.
He was.
So what do you mean he was next door? Like he was like in the building next door? Or like
Yeah, he
at
was.
the, at the
He
tattoo
was.
shop next
Yeah,
door?
yeah.
He's looking through the wall. He drilled 2 holes.
He's got. You just see a hand. You want some? Nah, man, I'm good. All right. You want some? I told you no. All right.
Maybe next time.
He was a brother of one of the tattoo artists next door, and like he was just trying to party and have fun, and they were like drinking and
At a tattoo shop?
doing cocaine and shit. The
At a
tattoo artist wasn't. His brother was.
He was a one-man party?
These are Hispanic dudes. When they get away from their wives and shit for any period of time, you know what they do. They drink
No, I don't know
Bud
what
Light
they
and
do.
Modelo and
That's got very like
I
stereotypical. Real quick.
play video
Do
games
cocaine.
and watch anime like I normally do.
I'm talking about like your older like dudes who are 35 to 40, older vato kind of guys, and that's how they enjoy their nights, I guess.
Stereotyping like a motherfucker.
That's no. These are
was
just
very
how
confused.
these dudes are. They also like to they also like to buy and talk about how they like to buy prostitutes.
Why did I leave? And it was like, haha, jokes. I come back, racial tension in the air.
You could cut it.
What happens when
I
you
should have
leave
brought my
that?
pie knife. We could all
Well,
have a taste.
I'm trying to describe the dude who was trying to forcibly offer me cocaine, and he's just like,
I
you're.
just made it. I just took it to the next level.
Once again, nobody's gonna forcibly make you do cocaine. It's up to
Forcibly.
you. If you're fucking weak,
I'm said forcibly try to offer.
or
not
regardless,
forcibly
That makes
make me
no
do
sense
You
at
said-
all.
I can imagine
What
like
Like
Take this to
forcibly
cocaine.
try to offer like
That's what I was thinking.
like you like do you mean like he was like the way he was offering it to you was very like aggressively trying to get you to do
yeah.
it?
I know how
Yeah.
you could have the best way to tell him no, but you had to like come prepared. Is you just unzip your zippy and it's just your Dare T-shirt from like middle school. No, buddy.
it fits like halfway up your
Man,
nipple.
I only
Two
recommend this
toes.
place. This place just pays the bills, man. But you
Nope.
see this shirt's my life.
I live by this
Alright?
code.
No,
Dare.
like when you have to tell somebody, no, I don't want to do your
2000,
cocaine 20 times.
Bud, 2001.
There's-
That's when the bad things happen.
What the
But
fuck?
this was 2001, bud.
Remember,
what does Dare stand for?
I don't know. What does it stand for?
Drugs,
Drug awareness,
awareness.
resistance, education.
Have you been reading your
is
shirt
that so when
a
the
lot?
cops come
What
in,
if
you're
you
like, I'm part of Dare.
Ow, I still got it.
But you didn't say it in the beginning. You said they forcibly
Forcibly offered.
No, but you
Forcibly
no.
offered.
No, you said they
I
gave
said
you.
forcibly offered. I
They-
know what
they
I
said
said.
They were putting it in your face, doing it like basically making you.
Hold a hand
Do
out.
it,
He's like,
shit.
smell this.
No, I didn't do any cocaine. I was forcibly offered. You can
Well, that's
go
what I'm
Did
telling
they-
anybody.
did
if you
put
want,
on a
if you want,
flower?
you can go
Anybody
back. You can
listening
go
to
back
this
and
shit-
listen. It's gonna say forcibly.
If you do
offered.
cocaine, it's because you want to, not because anybody's fucking making you.
I never did the cocaine. I was just talking about how a man was forcibly offered me. Like I'm talking like the ultimate type of peer pressure. Like do this, do this, do this. You weren't listening.
Do this, do this, do this.
Yeah, here, fucking try this cocaine.
another
Do this
beer?
cocaine. Do this cocaine. Like here, you want to try some cocaine?
Bro,
you want
if
to try some
somebody if somebody
cocaine?
was like that, I'll smack him.
I was trying to be polite because I was in front of my business.
Well, that's my business if I want to do it or not.
He didn't want to spill his cocaine.
I don't give a fuck. He's offering it. Obviously, he don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
I
it.
mean, I would have like, I probably would have fucking like, probably pushed it away, like aggressively pushed it away.
For real, though.
'Cause, like, if he's gonna continue to offer and put it in my face, and I've said no multiple times,
Right.
like I'm gonna be like, dude, I've already told you no
Right.
several fucking times. You put it in my face one more time, I'm gonna smack it out of your hand.
Or your face.
Like I like get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Right.
That's what you guys would do, but what I would do is I'd be like, whoop, I'd put my finger up, grab my phone, and just be like, yeah, Mom, some guy's offering me a cocaine. I don't know what to do. I don't want to smack it out of his hand. It'll spill. That's just rude.
What if you had a little
It's
thing
baking powder.
of sugar going for your tea, and somebody just decided that you don't need
Just
that.
no milk, thank you.
So I mean, like that you don't be polite if he doesn't know how to
Respect
take
you.
no for an answer,
Right.
And respect you.
No.
Oh, I was just trying to be polite to somebody who was on cocaine and also drunk. So I
Did
was
he,
just trying to
um,
avoid a situation.
Did he like put it
You
at
can
your
just
like
go-
nose to like do it like on his pinky or something?
Yeah.
Did he just blow it away?
What in good?
I don't know what the fuck's
Like-
up today.
What the hell? What's that?
Today's not my fucking day, I swear.
He's like, what happened? Like, did you like have like a fumble at work and it ruined your entire day? Like, you just so happened to stub your pinky toe.
Waifu left, man.
Remember,
He busted her.
more than one waifu destroys
Wait
your
a
waifu.
minute. What's a pun for like waifu is your Wi-Fi password or yeah, something like that? Oh, I got thinking too hard.
Oh, he doesn't have internet, so like his internet's been messed. That might be why he's upset and been all thrown off.
I have internet.
Wasn't your internet going up and down yesterday? Isn't that what y'all were talking about for like?
No, my dad kept unplugging it, and mid-comp match, he unplugged it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
talking
feel
about.
like your dad's
isn't
wearing
it-
like a curly Q mustache. He's going in
Have y'all
again.
seen? Have y'all seen Meet the Robinsons?
I only
Yeah.
remember the
Long time
T-Rex.
I love
you
that
know,
movie.
you know the guy that the evil guy who happens to be his like roommate.
The bowler
Yeah.
cap guy.
Yeah, the bowler cap guy. Yeah.
I want a bowler cap because of that movie.
Oh, I didn't want a bowler cap.
Oh, what?
I thought
What
you'd
is
want one
that?
because of A Clockwork Orange, but all right.
What
Well,
is,
no, I liked because I liked his
it
style
called?
in the movie.
All right, so
is that the
Probably
round
not a
hat?
movie,
The
eh?
little
What was I was gonna say something. I
Yeah.
don't remember what I was gonna say.
like where Oddjob throws it in like 007.
What's the
Yeah.
craziest movie y'all ever watched in your life?
Craziest how.
Antichrist.
Craziest movie ever.
Human Centipede 2.
Not the first one?
Alright.
That's one of the only movies that actually made me turn away from looking at something.
Not the
Was
first
it when
one?
the baby was getting squished?
Yep.
I did. I watched that whole thing. I was like, ugh.
See, and I've watched videos of like people like actually have their
Like, I
faces
watched it
blown off,
happen,
like
like-
real people.
Like I watched
like,
it happen. I was like, whoa, that's
Dude.
fucked up. Like,
Like, this guy posts some fucked up videos sometimes. Like,
I don't really use on Facebook that much.
Well,
Okay.
that's not my
I
fault.
clear,
You're
I clear
watching
my
them.
shit. I
Look,
clear
man.
my notifications and I close out of Facebook. I was like,
Like
all right,
you
back to the
said,
top.
Nobody makes you do whatever the fuck you don't
oh,
want.
I know. I watched
Can
them.
I-
I
can-
watched them to
Well,
watch
you
them.
can't say this guy, no.
But that's
No,
the only
he's just
movie.
saying that like you post like fucked up things.
Cause,
like,
man,
he's,
that's what it is. That,
what?
I'm
No,
showing the real world.
Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Jeez,
What he's
I would-
saying, what he's saying, is that whenever he watches the videos that you post, it doesn't make him cringe like that movie did.
I know, but regardless, like,
He
but
just
if you
keeps
were,
going back to that point.
if they were to kill a baby, like launching a baby like from legs to like throwing him like they would in the Holocaust, would you cringe?
Oh, just that he lost his baby leg.
I know this was a scene where a woman literally was running away and then like
I know,
Gave
but
birth in the
gave
car
birth
and
to
then,
a car and then
floored the floored it, fucking gas pedal to
That's
the
just
floor through the
weird.
baby's fucking skull.
so that she could get away.
Yeah,
Like that scene was like
it made
God,
him
like-
turn away.
like, I was like-
and he's saying that
God.
like he's seen stuff worse than that didn't make him turn away.
like that's fake.
that
That's a fake
specifically-
movie. That's a fake movie.
Like
So
that
you're a bitch.
specifically made him like ugh.
Like that's the one thing that's been made me like do that. Nothing else. Nothing else has made me like. That's just that one little thing.
Mine is not as like gruesome, but I guess it has to do with like my age. Like when I was maybe 8 or 9, I might have talked about this already. I saw The Thing,
Yeah. And
Oh, I loved that movie when I was
the
a
husky
kid.
thing. Yeah, this scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, because you had huskies.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
What was it?
The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing
With
No,
Kurt
so-
Russell.
with Kurt Russell.
Fuck yeah.
And that one guy who does all the voices for like every black guy in every video game ever. He was like the general in Halo. He was the general in Halo 2. I think he made an appearance actually. No, he was actually in Halo 3.
Did you ever see the remake of the thing?
Dude, you know what's
Yeah,
fucking fucked up?
man.
It was horrible.
The movie The Hostel. You ever seen The
Oh,
Hostel?
Hostel 2 was funny because there was some weird guy on a train with a mustache, and he just like looked at people, and then me and my brother would always just like put our fingers on it, and then we just
But-
knew what that meant.
But like,
It's just-
imagine like you know all those like those movies. I bet they're like really happening like around the world. Like,
Oh, like where the
motherfuckers
guy,
getting
like-
kidnapped and shit and getting murdered.
he's like, I can't be a doctor because my hands are too shaky, and you're just like, calm, take some fucking Ritalin. What are you doing? Go be a doctor somewhere else.
Imagine yourself like going to another world like Amsterdam, and, like having a good time with your homies.
Another world?
Dance in another world.
You're fucking right.
We're gonna take
Like
our
on the
jets
other side
and
of the
blips.
world, yeah. Basically,
You
but like it's a different fucking place. Know what I mean?
I guess
It's
he
different,
is
bro.
right.
That shit's different, bro.
Because it could be wait. We have first world countries and third world countries. What's a second world country? You with the hand. Go.
I'm just saying we're a first world country.
Yeah, we're first world. What's a second world country?
I don't.
A semi-developed country, possibly.
We have democracy and rape. Like, what does that mean?
Alaska.
It's better than
No, Alaska.
Antarctica.
Alaska is the Jesus. Alaska is the
Jesus?
high in rape, like they have, like high.
That's
numbers of
a
rape.
USA.
What is it based upon number of people or just
It's rate per inch.
Guys.
Jesus? These
I'm glad I'm not the only person who's being real clumsy today.
On this episode, we're gonna hit everything.
I like how you hit it before you said it too.
Did you not mean to do that?
No, I was gonna say he definitely did not mean to do that. Like, don't even try acting like
What I was
that at
gonna
all.
say is like it's 2018. You know what 2018 means?
Fuck it.
World Cup.
Oh.
Is it Japan now? Wait.
No,
Russia. It's
That's
gonna be in
Olympics.
Russia.
2020.
Olympics, yeah, with the Pokemon.
Yeah, Olympics is gonna be in Japan.
So we
2020.
got we got
Yeah,
World
that's
Cup
2 more
in
years, 2 more
we got
years.
World Cup in Russia, then the Olympics in
Japan.
South Korea.
Japan.
No, it's
in South Korea.
Winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics in South Korea. Or
So
the
Summer Olympics in South Korea.
Or
Winter
Olympics
2020?
is
Winter
Winter
Olympics
Olympics in
2020.
South Korea.
It's
Winter
2020.
Olympics, South Korea. Summer Olympics, Japan.
Nippon. Right.
Nipple.
It's gonna be crazy.
So World Cup is happening this year. It's gonna be exciting, and I guess I'll stop talking about sports.
Nobody from America is gonna be watching.
Do not stop talking about
bullshit.
sports. Because we got
Bullshit.
me and Vito the Gray got a homeboy named Bryce Callahan that plays for the Chicago Bears.
Oh yeah.
And
No,
his record
yeah.
shot.
Funny story. We grew up with this kid who plays for the Chicago Bears. Like right now, he's
Like he literally
like,
grew up with us in the street. In our
yeah.
street,
He used
bro.
to do backflips off my house.
I just
Yeah.
saw
That guy?
He would run up the house and then just and like do a backflip.
Was it the
Oh,
same
I
guy
got
that would
off the
chill
roof. I
on,
was
on
like,
his
that's
roof?
badass.
No, you didn't meet him, bro.
No, this was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
I just,
you nowhere near that shit.
I watched this video of like this clip from this movie called like Strange Wilderness, where like he was doing a little documentary like skit about bears, and he's like, bears were actually named after a football team in Chicago.
I actually love that movie.
That movie is so good.
Justin Long gets tattoos of eyes on top
Yeah,
of
and
his
he's just
eyelids.
like
so,
It's weird.
so they can
What
sleep with
movie is
his
that?
eyes open.
Strange Wilderness.
Yeah.
There's like a scene where they're like some guy like the
They're basically looking for Sasquatch.
the weird homeless guy from Waterboy. He like talks normal and he's like, "Hi, my name's Dick," and they're like just laughing at him, and they're like, "So like, does your name shrink up when you get it like cold?" They're just making all these like dick jokes. It's just really funny. Like it's so like. There was one scene with this shark with teeth that were outside of its like mouth, like so he was just like he just had teeth, and then it just shows the shark like go by the camera like 3 times, and he's like he's just talking about sharks, and he's just like, so the sharks are mostly look at this guy's fucking teeth, and then it just goes by, and he's like, it's like. And then like I was playing on YouTube today, and then like another video that was tagged to that was just
So
like,
you were playing it on YouTube today? Like,
dude, this was like maybe an hour ago, and then like there was this other video of these animals where people voiced over like animals, and there was this bird doing a mating call where it would like pull its wings out, and then it would poke its head out, and he's like, daytime, and he would put his head in the wings and go, nighttime. And then there was this gopher where like he was just making like a gopher sound, like, but somebody voiced it over where he's just like, Alan, Alan, Alan. It's just like it's the more he does it, it's funnier. And then like at the end, he's just like, wait, no, I think that's Steve. Steve, Steve. Like it's just. I'll show it to you when we're done, but it's so funny.
I've seen that video before. It's hilarious.
Oh,
Strange Wilderness. That's a
like that's
a hidden gem.
Underrated. Like
It's a hidden gem.
because it's the guy that was in. Did you see Saving Silverman? It's that guy. Not Jack Black, but Jack Black's roommate.
Yeah, his
not.
friend, dude with the mustache. And
Yeah, he
blonde
like caught
guy.
the raccoon.
Blonde
That's
guy.
that's another thing I thought
Saving
of.
Silverman's a good movie.
Yeah, he's
Do you
also
guys
in Saving
remember-
Silverman.
In the the 90s to early 2000s, like late 90s, early 2000s, how all these comedy movies, one of the weird bits was always an awkward animal scene.
Yeah.
Like, what was with that? Like, there was the one in Tommy Boy when the deer was like breaking out of the car. And they just look in the rearview mirror and the deer's like, "Rrr." And they're like, ah! And they just get out and just tear his car up.
Yeah.
You're like, that's the weirdest thing.
They had it in Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah. And then like it was in what's the one Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz, the Jizz.
Something about Mary.
Something about
Where
Mary.
like he feeds the dog, but it's like speed, and then like the
Yeah.
dog attacks him, and he's like, like
Yeah.
what is like that is so dumb to think about.
David
but it's,
Spade had an animal movie. What was it?
An animal
was
movie?
there one in like Joe Dirt or something? Like
I
just
Yeah, there's the dog bit where his balls get stuck to the porch.
Yeah, like it's just there's so many weird
And like it's frozen and they
why
stretch.
was like yeah,
Yeah, we don't do animal cruelty jokes anymore.
People are
like we don't
pussies.
do any animal
was just
cruelty
so,
bits or like where animals get hurt.
but like all those movies that I grew up with had all those weird like
Yeah, I
animal
hear
things.
that too. Get off your phone. You put your phone down. Like
The one we're
close it
looking
off.
at.
For
Yeah, it's going like in the mic. I'm fine, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that was you.
You piece of
Yeah, because you're on your phone. That was you. What the fuck?
It's because he's close to the mixer and he's using his his interwebs and all that.
You don't need to be on it if you're gonna be here, man.
Can I talk about one more thing that I've always wanted to just address?
What?
We can't say yes, so no.
It's like
The
nowadays
FCC.
I don't know if it's me being old or it's just
Probably.
me shut up. Or it's just like something that I can't like understand is like selfies. I don't get it. Like when I was like going to school, like I would see like I saw this one girl at this table alone with like 3 other empty chairs, and she was just like petting her hair and just putting her bangs down, and just she had her phone and she like moved her arm like up and down. And
Wait,
then
by school, do you mean college or high school?
college.
Okay.
And then she was just like, I'm like, this is college, right? We're trying to learn shit, and then she's just sitting at a table, just going, and then she just kind of like perked her lips and just like, just taking pictures of herself. I'm like, that's just the weirdest behavior if you don't understand like what selfies are. Like I don't understand. Like I don't get how that adapted into something that
Into society?
is like culturally
And
acceptable.
accepted,
So make sure to take a selfie. And it's like, no, those are weird. Like I've never like just been at home and been like, I fucking look great today. Let me make sure I know.
You don't.
And all my
you
friends
not,
know.
Were you not there for the MySpace era, where the selfie was born?
Duck
Is
face.
that where it came from?
From MySpace. That's where the selfie was born.
Oh,
You
God,
wanted
like-
it's built off of instant satisfaction and gratification. So people can post a picture of themselves and then have other people like or tell them how good they look, or so that they can have a boost in self-esteem.
I feel like you're reading that from something.
I'm not. Like they
I'm
literally
not.
they literally
Put
have
phone
girls.
down.
They literally have girls who will take pictures or selfies, and then if they don't get enough likes in a certain amount of time, they will delete the picture and then start all over.
Yeah.
It's better than drinking bleach.
No, it's not. This is creating a psychopathic
No,
or
it's not better
psychotic.
than drinking bleach. You should
Not
just
psychopathic.
fucking drink bleach if you're gonna fucking be like
It's
that.
creating like psychotic,
I don't mean that.
self-indulged
it's-
behavior
Okay, but-
that like you need.
It's-
Like these girls who have like 8 million followers on their Instagram, they have 8 million perverts following them, but they need 8 million people to gratify her or to glorify her every single day by posting a picture of her ass and then getting all those likes. Like she technically like
just
it makes no sense.
I need to unfollow that chick now.
But like it's just
See, like you're not
Is it?
following
Look at
you're
me
not
weird.
following her because you're interested in her life and everything. You want to see
Maybe
pictures
she
of
has
her
a big
ass.
personality.
You just want to see her ass. And what does that say about you?
Hey,
and what
man.
does that say about
Hey
her?
man, he's a man of culture.
Well, I'm not trying to insult him or anything.
I-
It's just in general.
Maybe he's a man of culture. Like I too am a man of culture.
eyes closed, hand on chin.
2D's better than 3D.
And that's smart.
All right, well, you have
But
to have
am
skill
I
to make
not-
something 2D.
Am I on
Well,
something?
you
Like
can.
I don't.
You hold on. You can bring 2D to life and fuck it.
That's what imagination's for.
And you know what that does? It helps you with your prostate. And you know who promotes a healthy prostate?
Proctologist.
9 to 5
we do.
period.
That's Hyperion. And you know who else promotes a healthy prostate?
Jlist.com.
JList.com.
Like, would I be wrong if I was taking selfies during my prostate exam? Here's my prostate exam.
No,
And then like that one
would be
touch
the-
that feels really good. Like
it'd be the male ahigo
Eyes
face.
closed up.
But now, like,
But it would be
you're
the-
also noticing it because, like, now more people are living for their social medias and not for themselves. They go to places in order to take a picture with that background there, so that other
Yeah.
people know that they're there, and then they get the gratification of other people thinking that they're cool or knowing that they did everything else like everybody else did.
It's just really weird. Like, I don't know. Like that's always been me, where it's just like, hang on, let me just fucking, my hair looks fucking shitty, but I'm gonna take a fucking selfie. Like, what is that? It's so, I don't understand.
See, my biggest question is like, those girls who are in like, they've been in relationships for a long time, or they are in a relationship. What's their need or desire to post sexy or or just like revealing pictures on social media when you
Money.
have a partner?
You know who said
Attention.
it?
Money.
It was
Attention.
Exactly. But
it was Bo Burnham said it really well, where he's just like, we were all kind of like a generation of performers that needed to perform to an audience that has now been captivated by social media, to where like now we're performing all the time for everyone everywhere, so we can feel some sort of like, a celebrity vibe or something. And it's just like, you nailed it. Like, yeah, that's so weird. Like, I can't, like, that's why when people take, like, I don't even take pictures of like shit anymore. Like, I don't do any like kind of picture things, because like, I'm just living in the moment, really. But I mean, I don't know, it's just so weird. I'm so old. Like, I guess. I mean, I
guess
don't
you're
know.
just over the whole social media thing. I think you're just over it.
Like, I see people use Facebook and like litigation things where they're like, well, they said this on Facebook and that proves that. I'm like, you're taking that as like a fucking legitimate source of almost like contraband. That
Right.
like what the fuck? That's weird. Like, I just post jokes about dumb shit, and like I don't take it serious whatsoever.
like
know
legally,
what
like employers can look at your Facebook, and based upon
like-
what's on your Facebook, like if you have it open, like they can fire you.
Like, that's what happened to a girl, like, at work. She got fired because she called in, and then they saw pictures on her Facebook at the beach that same day where she called out. And it's just like, that's not...
That's fucked up.
That is, right?
The police can even charge
Wow.
you. The police can even charge you.
Hold on. The only reason she will actually get fired for that is if she gave the consent to put her Facebook on the application.
But that's when,
Because
like, the user
they
agreement.
they give you the option to to give consent for them to have access to your Facebook. On applications, they do that a lot now. I always like skip over that shit. Why the fuck do you need to know what I'm doing in my personal
Like,
life? Even though I'm not really ever on Facebook that much, like I use Messenger more than anything. But like, and I'm on Twitter more than Facebook anyways. Like, Facebook is just like nothing but
But
advertisements.
Twitter's been, like, a viable thing.
and
Like,
and fucking advertisements and bullshit videos and stupid memes. That's what Facebook is for now.
See, I like the memes. And on Twitter, it's different. I don't care about what everybody else has to fucking say.
I started tagging you on Twitter and
I don't
you haven't
even
done
have
anything about
Twitter.
it.
Yeah, because I go and check it, look at it, and then
I don't know, man.
I had, like,
Those-
59, like, in case you missed it. So I'm like, I guess I'll miss it again. Like, I don't care. Like, it's not... I mean, I only look for funny. I mean, maybe that's just me.
yeah, I'm usually just scrolling to pass some
I'm
time.
pretty sure,
You know what
I'm
pisses
pretty
me
sure
off
we
the most?
tag you in the funny.
Donald Trump has a fucking Twitter. He has enough time to be fucking tweeting.
So did Obama.
Oh, did you see what he posted
Bring
the
all
other day?
That
Well,
he's a
hold
fucking-
on,
my
hold
God.
on,
Stop.
hold on.
Stop.
Obama did not do those tweets at all. It's his accountant or whatever it was, the social media team that was for his campaign.
Look
or
what
whatever.
look what this motherfucker posted the other day.
So that wasn't necessarily Obama. That was his team posting for him as the president.
Right.
So that's not necessarily Obama having
But
an
Trump does
actual
really be posting shit,
Twitter,
bro.
but president now does just
He
on his
really
personal
does.
Twitter rather than his.
He fucking tweeted to fucking Kim Jong.
Yeah,
We
like
don't need to
he
be. We don't need to be. I don't want his name on this.
his
on this show,
his tweet
but-
was basically just like,
What
I've
did
got
he
a
say?
dick and you've
I'll
got a
read it.
dick, but mine's bigger and my dick works. Yours doesn't.
And that's, like, that...
That's what that entire tweet is. Like, I don't even want to say
like,
it.
Superseding, where it's just like, I think this social media, like, jargon is baloney.
Even the
But then
president,
even,
bro.
like, our national leaders, like, yeah, no, I can say this and that's viable. It's like, fuck, man, this is maybe kind
If
of
you
a
want to
real
talk
thing.
about somebody that be on social media bullshitting, it's Donald Trump.
We don't. I don't want his name on this fucking show. He's already
My bad.
fucked this country in the asshole sideways and more than once already in his first fucking year in office. I don't really need. We don't. I don't. This is comedy and relief time. Like
honestly,
we're here
yeah.
to rub each other's dicks in the good way.
Yeah, I want to like cut it off. Like fucking
Like
no.
no, not happening.
Cool, like animes. Like let's
All right.
do
Oh,
animes.
so
Oh, I have a question.
A Place
about
Further Than the
anime.
Universe aired the other like Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday, and holy shit, it is amazing. And then today aired Miss Kazumi Loves Ramen Noodles, and fuck, I love it already.
Like, what's it about?
Fucking love it. So which one?
The ramen noodle lady.
Okay, so it's about like second year students in like high school or whatever, and she's a transfer student, and she comes in, and the main character is like this short haired purple girl. I don't remember her name. She sees the
Call
transfer
her
student,
Sherple.
and she's like mesmerized by her because she's like, oh my god, she's cute as fuck, like she's adorable as hell, like I want to be her friend. But transfer student is like very she's a
Self-centered.
loner. She doesn't want to really be with anybody or hang out with anyone. That's just she doesn't want to. And on her way home on the first episode, she's like saw her standing in line for something. She's like, "Whoa, this is my chance to talk to her." So she goes stands in line behind her, and she was actually standing in line for ramen. And she starts chit chatting for a little bit. And she's kind of very short worded with her. So they go inside and they sit down, and she acts like, "Oh yeah, I come here all the time." Blah blah blah. And so she orders the transfer student orders, and then she's just like, she wasn't ready, so she's like, just give me whatever, like something like she had. So she comes in, and it's like this big ass fucking bowl of ramen with all these extra vegetables and spices and shit like that, and she's just like, fuck, what do I do? And then she looks over at the girl, and she's just sitting there like getting her fucking like chopsticks ready, fucking popping them like open, and she's just like, here we go, and just fucking just like dives in and just goes like starts eating
Like
and
Goku
just like
style.
just fucking
Yeah.
eating, and she's just like her face, she starts blushing, and she's just like and then when she finishes and she's drinking the fucking broth, she sets it down, she's like, you see like exhale like oof, like oh,
The little cloud.
and she's got like little stars and swirlers around her, like she just like orgasmed from how good the fucking ramen was. And like it's an adorable fucking show. Like it's really funny. I like it. I'm really looking forward to the next episode.
Can I tell you about the show that I watched?
I mean, we're talking anime.
I don't know how to say it. It's
Corey in the house?
PLANETES. I don't know if it's Planets or Planet S. That's just how it's spelled. It's like planets with an extra E. And
Planets?
so like what they do
Planetes?
is like it's in the intro.
Planetes? I don't know.
I call it Planets because I don't know what to call it.
All right.
And so in the intro, like it just goes, so it's 2075 and the world has been like cultivated around a space culture, and then they have a lot of they do a lot of things in space, where they have a lot of like satellites, a lot of drones, a lot of empty vessels that just float around the Earth. And because of the gravitation, stuff just like circulates constantly, and there's a lot of debris that people need to clean up. And what you see this like tiny little screw, and it just flies toward this spaceship that's like going to Earth, and then it just goes, and it just hits this window, and it cracks the spaceship, and it just blows up the spaceship, and it kills all the people inside.
What the fuck?
And then they're like, because all of this like space technology, there's been so much debris that we need to have this cleanup crew called the debris station that cleans everything up in space. So there's like a debris section in each like quadrant of like space that like there's different companies that have different ones, but like it centers in on this one company that they're just the low section. Like if you remember the IT crowd, how they go all the way to the basement, like that's how it is. That's the debris section. They clean all the shit out of the like orbiting space debris, and they just clean it. And that's just what it's about, just cleaning space debris. And it's like 26 episodes long about how the shit's in space and we gotta clean it, and like it's really slow, but like it gets you really involved in like the characters and stuff, and it just pans out to be like a really like that was a good show. Like, you know, like after I watched it, like I just binged the whole thing, and I'm just like, cool. Like I liked it.
Were you able to get into my Crunchy the other night?
No,
It didn't work?
Do you
I didn't even try.
Do you still use my VRB or no?
I don't have it. Damn it. Another show that I want
Johnny
to like
Tyson?
keep going into is Steins Gate.
Ooh. Is there really gonna be another season coming out?
Yeah,
like
zero. It's already out. It's out as a game.
Okay.
And then I'm on episode
Like how what?
15.
You're on episode 15.
So like what happens is like this guy, he goes into this convention and he talks to this one girl and she like schools him about time travel. And then like 10
She's
minutes
adorable
later
as fuck.
he like walks up to this thing and she sees her dead body. He's like, "Oh fuck." And then it goes like and then you see this weird like time like thing happen to
You
him.
skipped a bit, but okay.
I mean, I'm trying to like sum it up as fast as I can. And then like he just like he sees her again and he's like, "You're fucking like you just died. What the fuck?" And he's like touching her, like poking her in the face, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And he's just like, "You were totally dead. You're like zombie girl now." And so he tries to figure out like how the fuck that happened. And then there's the whole thing is like he tries to figure out how he like how this like space-time thing works. And then he has this little like microwave where he like nukes these bananas, and then like one of them turns into like this like green like goopy goo. And then they like do the procedure again, and then like they took the banana off of this like what was it, a cluster of bananas. They put it in the microwave, and then they do this time thing. And they open the door and the banana's not there. And then they look at the cluster that they took the banana off of. And there's like a green, goopy, melting banana like stuck to the cluster. So they're like, what the fuck? Like the banana like traveled back in time to this cluster of bananas. So like they're like, our microwave like time travel shit? What the fuck? And then so I don't know, it's just really like time travel is like fucking cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, technically they weren't able to. You can't put anything in the past that is living. Technically.
I'm not that far in it yet either.
I have never seen it.
So they
interesting.
talk about like the Hadron Collider and stuff, and like black holes, and how they try to make mini black holes, and then they get this message from this like
How far down to the emotional roller coaster have you gotten to?
episode 15. I don't know.
Like-
15's the peak from what I've heard. Like halfway through the series, it kind of builds up the story. Then you're like kind of at the peak, and then from
I
there
think
it
I'm
just
in
goes
like the
down.
mid-20s and like
You're almost
it's-
done.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
they get this message from this guy named like John Teeter
Oh, I'm past that.
about how there
I found out who
has
he is.
been
Oh yeah.
what's it called like human experiment like miscalculated. What's that? What do they say? I forget.
Oh,
MC.
who John Teeter?
No, not who John. Like he sends him this thing. Like John Teeter sends him this thing where it's just like blah 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 blah. Like human something mismatch or something like
I
that.
don't remember. I haven't seen it in a
then
while. I
so
stopped
they-
watching it because it got to like towards the end, like it just kept getting so sad, and I couldn't keep doing it. And it was just like, no, I can't finish it.
Like it got to where like okay, so these guys put their bananas in this microwave and then it like makes these green gooey bananas. But then you look at like the Hadron Collider about how they made like these tiny black holes, so they have like giant things that they sent humans in, and then you get these like news reports of like in 1921 this like lady showed up like halfway in a wall melted of green goo where she time traveled back into time, and she just became like a green gooey glob and just was stuck halfway in a building. And then there was like 3 or 4 other reports like that. Like some guy shows up on this melting in like green gooey glob. But like so they're trying to transport people through time, but they can't do it for whatever reason. So when they go through, but when they come out, they're just like weird melted zombies. It's
So they
really
can't
cool.
really like.
They can
You can't
transport
really
people.
send living thing through time, basically.
Yeah, that's what it's like trying to do.
That's interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Dude, it's really cool. Like, and I
That was the show that me and Odio had a big conversation about on Halloween.
On the 60th episode.
Or if you want to be really edgy, you can get the game for the PS4, I think. I want to say they re-released it for it.
Interesting.
I'm surprised you haven't posted more about all the news about Dragon Ball Z fighters. So you get to do
Dragon
Goku
Ball
Black
Fighter Z.
or Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
I already did.
Well, I'm talking about you haven't posted recently because they even talked about they just
Goku Black's
Goku Black. Beerus is gonna be
fuck,
playable.
In Hitman. Or
Uh,
Hit.
hit.
Hit's gonna be
Ooh,
playable
Hitman.
also.
Playable.
Hitman.
He just shaved him.
I put in the group chat for y'all.
Hit's getting
a
Funko
long
Pop.
time ago.
Well, they just announced Beerus.
I wonder how
Did the Shenron pop ever come out? I know that's like a long time ago.
The Hot Topic one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really hard to find.
Yeah,
now.
is golden?
No, there's
Not the
regular
I want the
and golden.
green one.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Come
golden.
on.
was the
No,
Hot Topic
it came
one.
out, but it's almost impossible to find.
So like birthday presents for Devin, I need a Kurama and then a Shenron.
yeah, fuck
pop.
you on that Kurama. You're never gonna get that unless
Well,
you
I saw
fucking
some at
eBay it.
like Comic Palooza for like $30, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
spent
good.
like $30. I mean, like you guys can only go pool your money together.
I don't know if I'm gonna go to Comic Palooza this year.
What? I go every year. I take Gemma every Saturday and we have a good time.
Matsuri's only getting better now.
Well, yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
Matsuri.
Are we
Matsuri's
gonna
got a
do
Jav-
Matsuri?
Matsuri has a Jav star coming
Are we gonna do
to
Matsuri?
Hentai Fest.
It's what, like $200 a pop?
Something like that.
Around there.
Like hotel, 3 days? Why the fuck not?
We also gotta get the ticket for the Evangelion exhibit.
If you want to, I'm not gonna miss out on that. Like, it's got
That's a separate ticket.
yeah,
Mhm.
How much?
like $12 extra or something.
Huh, I
like
think I
that.
paid
Give them
12
fucking
bucks.
12.
There's also apparently gonna be
Give them
the
$20.
Matsuri Twitter hinted at. There's gonna be exclusive merch there.
Yep.
Ooh.
Also, they announced today that there's going to be a adult film star at Hentai Fest.
I saw that.
Cool.
You
Cool.
posted it. And I
I
was like,
guess.
who is he?
She?
Or she?
I don't know who she
I was
is.
gonna say I don't.
I
I,
know
just,
my-
I thought that's just like interesting. Like,
I'm
like,
aware
you
of
know,
my desensitization is getting more and more.
We're opening his whole.
So,
Yeah.
like,
So if you go to Matsuri with us, I promise you, you'll probably come home with something that's very like
A body pillow?
questionable.
guys, so, like, I want to say, like, definitely.
And
when,
you'll probably
when is
open
it?
up a lot more.
Is it May or March?
April.
End of March, early April. It's March 31st, 1st, and 2nd. The last day is
So-
on my birthday.
Like, I mean, we'll talk about that maybe offset, I guess.
Right, well, that's business. Business that needs to be discussed for Matsuri for the Hyperion. Matsuri episodes year 2, because last year was year 1.
Hopefully we don't have a 10-minute episode again because no one wanted to do it.
Well, I just hope that we don't have another repeat of last year. So last year was kind of hectic.
Yeah, right.
Wait, look at me. You're welcome.
Didn't
I
you like
guess.
disappear or some shit?
I had to chase him down
He
outside.
didn't chase me. I was in the echoey thing at the garden.
The elevator.
Yeah, after at 2 or 3 in the morning. Like, the last thing we wanted was to go pick up fucking drunken DJ Squared from the drunk tank the next day with no shoes and pajama pants, drunk as fuck. Like,
So you went to the drunk tank?
no.
Oh, okay.
We
I
didn't
wanted
want
to
to do
prevent
that.
that.
He was preventing that.
I wanted to prevent that.
Oh, it's not that far.
It's not that bad.
care.
He could walk in his hobbit
It's not
feet.
that far. He could have
I
made
don't
it.
care.
back.
I don't want to. I wanted to prevent that.
He would have made some
Anyways.
money while he was there.
Anyways, don't want a repeat of of last year. Other than that, it was a lot of fun. But we'll see what happens this year. We'll see what happens with if we actually make it. But I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna get my ticket first, and then I'll worry about.
Yeah. Are you gonna go 3 day for
staying.
sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll worry about staying situations on whether if I'm going to.
Maybe we can just like transit there because we live like 30 minutes away.
Right.
It literally is 30 minutes.
Yeah,
drive.
but that also-
parking's probably the biggest issue.
Yeah, but that also depends on where my living situation is at the same time.
Also,
So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
But back on topic of anime though, I started watching Erased. Dude,
Oh yeah, I saw that and I kind of skipped over it because I wasn't sure if I wanted to like, because lately I've been watching like slice of life, happy shit. Like,
Dude,
Dagashi,
Dagashi Kashi.
Dagashi Kashi.
What'd you think about it though?
What?
Takashi Kashi.
I actually really like it. She's
I told him to
adorable
stop
as
watching
fuck.
anime and start reading the manga.
But I don't have Crunchy, so
You don't need the.
how am I gonna
app.
read what app?
What?
It's called mangareader.net.
There's just like a manga reader.
Yeah.
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 It's
Does
a
it-
bunch
How
does
do
of
you think we
websites.
read?
Does it
so
go
much
left to
manga?
right or is it right to the
You
left?
said it.
I can
You
set
said
it.
it. You said
Okay,
it.
cool. Cause I can't do the right to the left.
I can't either. I added a few more.
Like,
You can't do
it
right
hurts
to
my
left?
brain. It hurts my brain. I can read upside down and backwards,
That's
But
how
but I
read
can't.
right to left.
I
That's
can't
how it
read
is.
right to left. Like I can read every other way, but just that way is fucking confusing as fuck.
Whenever you start doing a lot, you get used to it. Like at first, I was like, "This is so weird." And after a while, I was like, "Oh, I got it." Just,
And then I was watching High School DxD and then some other shit.
That's where it starts.
High School DxD.
That's where it starts.
I thought it started
No,
more in
What
Tenchi
is High
Muyo.
School DxD?
yeah, where it started with me was Tenchi.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
what is high?
Or actually, Lupin, story
Lupin.
of Michiko.
Is that the one where they go and like they have?
Isn't it Lupin?
There's like the other
Lupin.
the
There's
other
no I,
things
it's
that
O.
are like evil.
And it's an I.
Oh, it is. That was Lupin.
Where are you going? Smokerillo? What a fucking shiesty ass. Can't sit still and wants to go smoke by himself.
Can't match up.
I made him feel bad.
Never been shiesty.
He doesn't know
That's
what that
true.
means.
He isn't.
Anybody is welcome.
Right, but we're in the middle of a recording is all I'm saying.
I need a riddle because I'm a bit drunk.
So do you want some of the I load you a bowl.
Bro, I need a riddle. Like that both's not helping.
Alright. That happened.
All right, bye.
Please close the door accordingly and securely. Thank you very much.
And not hit the other door.
Back to a classic show with just the four of us.
All right, good. He's gone now. Now for the real show.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pussy fart.
Welcome to Nights of Hyperion. I did something fucking retarded at work.
No, we're
today.
talking about anime right now.
I still get my description of Erased. So you watched all of it?
Mm-hmm.
How did you last that show?
I'm not an emotional person.
God.
I guess.
The second episode was already fucking with me, and I was like, Jesus.
Dude, it was really cool. Like I really liked
If you didn't listen to the last episode, he's the tough guy and we're the softies.
Yeah, you guys know that?
Okay, I'll give y'all one spoiler. There's a grade schooler who gets her ass beat by her parent. How are you surviving that? Like, I was like, oh my god, I feel terrible.
Listen, I've been watching Forensic Files for like 9 days straight.
Oh my god, because that is
'Cause
gonna
that's what-
prevent you from feeling any emotion to a child being beaten.
No, it does.
Those dramatizations are graphic.
It's not the dramatization. It's the story. Like I don't
And then-
watch it. I sleep to it, and then I like hear these things like
Little
No,
Betty
no,
was
there was an
strangled by her
episode-
mother in her sleep,
shut
then
up.
chopped up
Shut
by her father, and then put into a Tupperware container filled with bleach. Then, that container was buried in the woods, where police later found it and connected it to the parents. They are
said-
serving 25 years to life in federal
no.
penitentiary.
Usually when you kill
Okay.
a kid or a
So-
baby, you get
So
death
okay,
penalty.
so what I have to ask is one, why did you use a perfectly good Tupperware container that I could have used for my lunch tomorrow?
That's for my
And
lasagna,
two,
goddammit.
like
Now it has a finger in it.
you ruined it.
Well, this is a
Why'd you kill
bigger
your kid?
this is a bigger Tupperware container than for food. If you're eating that amount of food during lunch, you're a fat fuck.
Oh,
Because this
Hi
is
guys,
this,
I've got this buffet style Alfredo I'm gonna eat. It was meant
So,
for 30 people. I'm a
giant-
big fat
A
boy.
giant like bid like that isn't called a Tupperware container.
I was just going by brand.
I'm pretty sure
It's
it's,
called
like
a
Sterilite.
Sterilite container.
I know.
Whatever.
If you're gonna go by brand, you need
All right,
to go
all
by
right.
Someone just
Sterilite,
checks it.
motherfucker.
Let's go by
I think this
let's-
is Rubbermaid.
I'll go with the experts who
Hang on, but there's one more thing to
put
it, though.
that shit up.
I mean, I did that.
Like,
too.
the mother makes her dress up to where she hides all the scars, and then, like, at one point you see her, like, dunking her head in, like, ice water. She's like, hurry up and heal.
See, you went a little too far. We were
No, that's the anime.
No, that's
Oh, that's the anime?
Yes.
She puts her in a what?
Like ice water, just like hurry
Like,
up and heal.
the
just,
mom has
dunk in
like
her head.
weird Stockholm syndrome about like the
Oh.
abusive dad or whatever.
Gotcha.
I'm not that far. I'm like episode 4, and I can barely stand watching
I
it
don't
for.
want to watch that now. And
No,
I can
it's
only
so
imagine
good.
what the live action is gonna be like.
Nah.
See, yeah, like that's
You watched it?
No, live actions is lame.
that's
watched
why I've
it?
been watching the shit I've been watching lately, and that's why I've been fucking
Happy go lucky.
within 5 minutes of starting a fucking brand new show. Like
You're welcome.
Titty go lucky. Patrick.
I wasn't expecting,
You're
but
welcome.
I can't wait till it starts censoring like the way that you're telling me.
Why?
Because it sounds funny
the
as
double
fuck.
Ds?
The double D's.
It's so angry though.
Yeah,
like,
it's
this-
annoying, dude. You're not gonna want to continue
I got-
watching.
you gotta buy the Blu-ray.
Yeah,
but it sounds
I've got,
funny as fuck.
I have it if you don't watch it uncensored. So
It's better.
yeah,
That might make my
What-
girlfriend feel a little bit weird if I go out of my way to get the uncensored version.
I'm good.
But I
It's in
might
the
take you up
fridge.
on that offer.
Bite me.
how is it?
Okay.
Do you want one?
What is it?
Fucking, I have to pee. Like, hurry
I'm
up.
good. I'm good.
Good.
I'm good. I don't want it.
Croats.
I'm good.
Why?
Huh?
Why would she?
Well, she already thinks I'm weird for watching some of the shows that I'm watching.
Why? What did she say?
Well, half the shows I'm watching have over-sexualized fucking female characters
That's everything nowadays.
out the ass.
Everything nowadays.
And now I've already burned through all the shows that didn't have female nudity, and now I'm onto the shows that do have a good amount of female nudity.
I mean, there's a lot of other really good shows out there that don't have nudity.
There was
like, what have I already seen them?
Probably not.
like literally I was looking because my niece was hanging out with me and my girlfriend the other day. And I was like, what can I put on that she could watch? I was scrolling through my list like no. She could watch this one, but I was swearing, nope. No. I went through my entire list. I was like, crap, I can't find anything. So I put on Napping Princess for him. Dude, she loved the movie. She's like, can we watch it again? I was like, yes.
My little sister likes Assassination Classroom.
Well, she's also not 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 16.
That's double.
Yeah. Yeah. Big difference.
But my little sister doesn't like anime.
Okay, so like, have you seen
Oh.
Gurren Lagann?
Yeah.
Kill la Kill?
Yes.
Akame ga Kill?
Maybe.
You know that
Maybe not.
if you're going to read the manga, I heard it's like 8 times better than the anime. The anime is literally a waifu killer.
Okay, keep going.
Let's see. Have you watched Fastest Finger first?
No.
Have you finished that show?
No.
I finished it. It was actually really
Sakura
funny.
Quest?
I'm watching it. I actually
Um,
dig it.
Let's see. Love Live?
Haven't started.
Bang Dream?
No.
Wake Up Girls?
No.
I'm like naming all these like idol fucking animes.
There's this one anime called Apote.
Apote?
Blood Sea?
Hold on. It gets,
Huh?
Blood Sea?
Blood
let me
Sea?
describe my anime real quick. Female like high school girls are personified as, or like, guns are personified as girls. And apparently the teacher holds a gun really well. She's like, I can't wait for him to hold me like that.
So, wait, so the teachers hold guns all the time?
Like you'll see him like he's holding a gun, like he's firing off a gun, and the girl sees him. She's like, that form. I wish you'd hold me. And like all the girls were named after different guns.
What's their names? Like,
I don't
I'm
remember.
Colt 45.
Hi, I'm Colty.
They call him Meganium.
Let's see.
There's a funny show called
You-
Sajabu. It's like a survival game.
Let's see.
It's a really good show.
I can let me go to my list here.
I wanted
Have you watched Konosuba?
No.
Konosuba's great.
Have you guys seen that? That one oh I also started watching. Or can I
Parasite,
Go,
go?
you already started. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, you're sorry. Oh, wait.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Ugh, you don't like it?
I've tried so many times. It looks cool, but
Okay.
I've seen what it does to people, and I don't want
I
that happening
skipped
to me.
it over the animation. It reminded me of, was it Chin Chin or whatever?
There
that fucking
is
Shin-chan?
Shin
There's
Chan?
three-
Shin-chan is
Shin-chan's
amazing.
fucking awesome.
Guys,
I couldn't get through it.
There's 3 different ones. There's one that took place like early 90s. then you have 2000, then you have like 2012.
And then you have
And then the
2017.
all right, so there's 4 parts. 2012
There's like 7.
is part 1, 2. 2000 is part 3, and then 1990 is part 4. So
You do know they're on like part 7 right now, right?
no, they're not.
Yeah, they
Sure,
are.
sure. So I watched part 4, and what I watched from part 4 is you just see all these dudes, and they're in the desert, and they're
They're
by
like
this.
they're
truck.
half naked.
They're not half.
They're also like
they're not,
extremely
they're not
ripped.
half, shut up! They're not half naked.
Yeah, they are.
So
they're extremely ripped.
That's where that's where like a reason why like I passed over like JoJo's, because like it really just like throws me off, and like you have these people like shirtless, buffed, ripped guys like
The guy's like
sweating,
17
yelling
and
at
he's like
each other.
fucking ripped.
Like
No, okay, so
I
like
don't get it.
the anime style
They should
of
get
the.
The Rock.
Do, do,
of
do you
part
not do you not
four-
do you not see how women may not get how like just fucking big old titty high school girls all over the place?
Guys, so like
If you want to watch the female equivalent of the fan service, watch Free. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Do you watch the female equipment of fan service?
Don't watch Free Eternal Summer. Don't watch it.
No, that's the second season. Free.
Oh.
I watched Free at first, and I'm like, this show's okay. I'm like, I don't understand the weird tension between the two male characters. And my friend told me, she's like, oh, it's meant for girls. It's supposed to like sexually frustrate you because they're like fucking ripped because they're swimmers. And I'm like, oh, that's great, I guess.
I have to
I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Be
be
right back.
back. All right, go ahead.
so with
Yeah, and then
asshole. And then so with the part I started with part 4, the 1990s one, because I wanted to watch an older anime, and the anime style that you guys would like is the same anime like kind of construction as like Yu Yu Hakusho. It looks like that. Like that's how it looks. You're like, fucking cool, all right. And so it starts off with these 4 dudes, and they're sitting around this truck in there's in like, it looks like Mojave Desert. And then they see this helicopter come by, and it's by this like certain like the thing, I forgot what it was. But then they're like, all right, so we need this 5th member of our crew to come in. Oh shit, there he is. Here's the helicopter. He lands. And so it's these like 4 beefy dudes. And the helicopter lands, and they're like, so we got your 4th guy back here. And then they open the helicopter for like the like I don't know, the back seat. And they just see this like tiny little blanket. They're like, what the fuck? And some guy touches the seat, and it's all like fucking wet, and he's like, ugh. And then they pull back the blanket, and it's just this tiny little dog. And they're like, what the fuck? Why is this dog part of our thing? And then some guy's like, I fucking hate this dog. So he goes to like fuck this dog up. And then
the fucking dog?
God, you ruin everything. And then so he goes to fuck up this dog, and so that's what I'm watching. I'm like, this guy's gonna fuck up a dog. What's he gonna do? And so this dog goes like, burp, and he just like looks at him, and then the guy goes, watch his stand power. You're like, what the fuck's a stand power? And then his dog just summons this weird like corporeal thing that just like goes above him that looks like a really big like sand dog.
That's on the wheelchair, right?
And like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so the other guy gets like beat the shit by this dog, and then they're like, oh fuck, this dog's actually kind of cool because he has these like sick ass powers. And this other dude, like his power was like he would summon this thing called a stand, where like his stand was like they just kind of go like, huh, and then this like spirit comes out of them, and then his spirit was like this knight with like a rapier. And then, like, so the knight goes to, like, stab the dog, but the dog summons this big-ass, like, dog creature and then just, like, eats the, like, stand thing. And he's like, what the fuck? And the dog kicks his ass. And they're like, why is this guy even on our team? And then, they're like, okay. And then, like, the helicopter guys, like, take off. And they're still trying to find this guy. The guy's name is Dio. They're trying to find Dio. And, like, this is episode 1. I'm like, who the fuck is Dio? What the fuck's going on? And then...
Aren't a lot of the characters named after old rock bands, though?
I don't know.
There's like REO Speedwagon I've seen.
The Speedwagon... Oh, Speedwagon is the helicopter brand. So, like, they're like, oh, look, there's the Speedwagon. And it's like the Speedwagon helicopter flies down. And then, so, they go, and they're flying through the... Like, they're driving through the desert, and then they see this, like, big, like, billowing smoke, and they're like, what the fuck? So they go over, and it's the helicopter. And the 2 pilots that were in the helicopter thing, like, they're dead. And they're like, what the fuck? And so they go to, like, shake one of the helicopter guys, and he just starts, like, coughing up water. And it's just like endless water, like he's not like, he's just like a river is flowing out of his mouth and it's like flooding the sand. And they're like, what the fuck is this? And then they look at the other guy and he's like, he's dead, but he's not dead. And then so he's like, don't, oh, and he sees the water and he gets really panicked and really scared. And he's like, what the fuck? And so the guy's like, look at him like, why is he like freaking about this water? And then some guy like goes to drink like a canteen, and then the canteen like turns and it looks at the dude, like the other helicopter pilot, and it just looks at him and the water like spits out, and then the dude's head, like you just look at him and his head just like twists like probably like 1080 degrees, and it just gets pulled into the canteen. And you're like, what the fuck? Like it just like it kills the guy, and like it's just super gory. You're like, what's going on? And then you realize this other dude where he's got this other like stand power where he controls water, and what he does is he can hear the sound of anything, and so he uses his stand power where he controls water, where his water turns into like. One guy tries to like be really quiet, but he makes a noise, and then this like the water turns into like this claw, and it just scratches his eyes off, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? And then, so it's just this really bizarre, like it's bizarre that like you see all this shit happening. You're like, I don't know what's happening, but it's really cool. And so I would say like give it a go, like go for the old one, because then I watched the one that came from the 2000s where they met, so there's like 4 guys. So then like there's, in the 2001, this old dude meets this other dude in this jail, and he's just like, I know you. And I was like, hey, that's one of the guys from the other thing. And then some like he's in this jail cell, and the cops are like, don't go near him. And then he takes one of the cops' guns, like the gun just flies into his hand, and then the cops are like, no, and he goes to like shoot himself in the head. And he shoots, and the gun goes off, but then like the bullet just stops like right here, and then you see like this thing that's the stand that he has, and it caught the bullet, so he didn't kill himself. And so these people are like, what the fuck is bullet? Like there's other prisoners in like the drunk tank, I guess, where they're like, what is he going on? And he's like, he's trying to kill himself, but he won't die. And then some other guy's like, he's part of my like clan, and he's part of the JoJos, and like everybody that's JoJo, it's like it's Joe. Like there's Jonathan, and then his last name is Joestar, and like everybody that's named Joestar, like has all these like weird stand powers. It's really interesting. It's really interesting, and I watched like the old one first. And I was like, cool. But then I watched the 2000 one. I was like, eh. And then I watched the one after that, like the 2012. I was like, ugh, I don't like it. But give the that last one, because you're just thrown into a world where you're like, what the fuck's happening? And it just like, it's really gory. It's really like, oh shit. But it's really cool anime style, like the old school, like Yu Yu. I remember like imagining like Yu Yu Hakusho, but like just like. And then we're going to throw R-rated shit at you. And that's what you get. It's like, kind of, like, it's really interesting.
So what's the order to watch them in?
I don't know. It's like, I think of it like Star Wars, I guess. 4, 5, and 6 were great. Prequels were, and then like the sequels were, meh. The sequels, I would call them the 2000 version. The 4, 5, 6, I would call them the 1990s version, and then the 2012 version, I would call it the prequels. Because I watched like probably 6 or 7 of the prequels. I was just like, it's kind of lame. And so it's just like, what the fuck?
Part 4 came out first.
Yeah,
Doesn't make any sense.
it started in 1984 as a Shonen Jump comic, and it's been going on ever since.
Yeah. Kind of like One Piece.
And so they're like, boom, here's this one. We're going to throw you this part 4. And then if you've kept up with the comics and you watch part 4, you're like, this shit's great. But if you haven't done what you do what I do, and you're like, what's JoJo about? what the fuck is this? Why is this dog? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
It's really, like, give it a go. The part 4 is only 6 episodes. Like, it's not going to kill you to waste, like, 3 hours of your day.
I don't know where to find part 4.
Kiss Anime has it.
Most of it's on Crunchyroll.
Like, it's, like...
Do you think the original's on Crunchyroll?
I would say read the manga, though. They have a giant fucking novel of it.
The only reason I checked it out is because I was at Spencer's at this mall. And then...
Wait. Never mind. For some reason, I thought I heard Specs at this mall. Not
Yeah, there's a
Spencer's.
Specs in the mall.
Hold
the
on,
bunny store.
where's this mall at?
My kid calls it the bunny store because he doesn't like when I go there.
Then my brain fixed and it was like he said Spencer's. Okay.
So I was at Spencer's like hat rack and I'm like, I want a hat because I want to have like Jim hair from The Office, so I need a hat to give me that boop. And so I was looking at hats and like the girl was like, do you want this one? I was like, I don't even know what that is. She's like, you don't know what JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is? I was just like, no. And she's like, dude, check it. It's really cool. There's like 4 different like things that are all about like different members of this dude's family. And I was like, okay. So she kind of talked me into it. And then like one day I was just like, all right, let's see what JoJo's about. And I saw what JoJo's about and I'm just like, JoJo's fucking weird. Like, but it's really good.
Should probably go back and go talk to that girl.
Just slap her. Why? What have you done? Do you want to buy the hat or what? Because you left a really pale red mark. Much like JoJo.
Nah, I'm good. Have a good one. Thanks, anyways.
But I was looking at hats, and I wanted to buy this, like, D&D hat where it had, like, you know, like how Troma had that, like, barrier where it had, like, the dragon. That was on the bill. And it said, like, D&D and, like, the Dungeons and Dragons, like, player book, like, style. I need to go get it. I want to go get it tomorrow, maybe. That was a big story. I'm sorry I took up all of our time. But is that cool?
I watched The Boy and the Beast.
Yeah?
I hated
How'd
the
you like-
ending.
Really?
I hated the ending.
Why?
The ending was bullshit.
Why?
Oh, fuck it.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, we've all seen
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
I
I've
own
never
it.
seen it. Like, you get, like, a god within you and you give up the sword. Like, he's your fucking soul sword and you give it up. Fuck you. You should continue on with the
He just
sword.
wants to move on with his life and do
Yeah,
other
but
things. He's
he
growing
just,
older.
he just becomes a normal person.
It's the lesson of giving it up and just moving on.
No, man, you should have continued on the story of his legacy. You just got the soul sword. You should have done the best of both worlds, man. Like, nah, just
All right,
give up
Hannah
the sword.
Montana.
Just give up the sword.
Yeah.
That the guy was like, I'll die for you and I'll be your soul sword. And then you just be a regular person. No. I was so upset. Like, the whole movie was great until that point.
Yeah, man, it happens, man.
I
He
thought
decided
need him
to
when
put
they-
down his sword.
They'll need him when they need him.
If
You
they
grew
ever
up.
decide to make another one.
What was the studio?
Summer Wars was good, though.
Yeah, Summer Wars was fucking...
I haven't seen that one.
I had my girlfriend watch it. She had no idea what was going on half the show.
Summer, my favorite one that's... I don't know the studio. I can't even think about it. My favorite one that studio has done is Wolf Children.
I've been putting
the
off
last
Wolf
one.
Children.
Really good.
I've been putting it off because I know it's probably gonna make me cry.
It hit me like right... Where's your heart?
Right
It's
there.
down
A
near your
little, a
stomach.
little to the left. Well, mine's in my dick. That would rip my dick right off.
It's like you have a giant heart on.
I've been thinking about. I think I'm gonna watch The Girl Who Leapt Through Time tonight.
That one was good too.
That one's, it kind of drags
And
along,
Mary-
but it's good.
Mary and the Witch's Flower comes out soon, right?
Yep. 18th.
That just made me think of Maria the Virgin Witch. Watching that one too.
I just thought of Salem. What's the one with that one late with the girl with the 2 ants? Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and I just thought of the talking cat where he's like, "I'm a
Did you hear the
cat."
girl-
That, that show will never
You see
be
the girl
the
with the
same.
2 hands?
2 ants.
2 ants.
Oh, a hand. Oh, you
She's
said
like,
hands.
I have an ant farm, but there's only 2 of them.
That show will never be the same. Like since I watched that show while I was high on acid with my father.
Sabrina the Teenage
And
Witch.
then
Oh
you-
yeah.
And then you started jacking off?
Where like
No.
the cat talks to you, and you're like, "Why is he in third person? This
So-
is the best cat ever."
I was on acid with Dragon Slayer, or we were on some chemical or acid, some shit. We were tripping hard.
Started jacking off.
No,
I got you.
And then we decided to hang out with
Is
my
that
dad.
not how acid works?
Yeah.
And then we decided to hang out with my dad because my dad thought it was funny that we were on acid, and he decided to fuck with us. So we ended up watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Boy Meets World, and Three Stooges, like some Earth shows, and like just weird shit like that my dad watches in the morning. And yeah, like Sabrina will be forever different.
Tainted.
Not tainted, just like confusing and really funny.
I remember the first time that I didn't do drugs, but I was with my friend that did do drugs, and we went to this beach house, and he got like blazed out of his mind. And I remember because we played Rampage on the GameCube, where you could be like 64 different characters, and like he was just like he couldn't play because he was like just like laughing. I'm like, what's this guy's what? I don't know how drugs work, so I kept throwing like couch pillows at him. And he's like, ow! Like, I just remember like doing that with like unsober people, and it was funny. But now, if people did that to me, I'd be really mad.
What if like by drugs you meant like he took 3 Tylenols instead of 2?
I saw him. His stomach's gonna be hurting. Are you checking for drug police?
Dare.
No, I'm just curious on what he's doing.
Who? The
Tony
mailman?
the Tiger.
Well, the mailman's just like stabbing your package. He's like, I don't even fucking
Motherfucker!
What's your favorite thing? I hope it's knife stabs.
I hope your favorite band's Anthrax.
I like Anthrax.
I like Anthrax too. That's
Dude, are you guys
cool band.
You'll like it too when you open a box, you get sprayed in your face, and you die.
What?
Are you guys going to see Black Panther? It opens in February.
Oh, that one's gonna be.
That's the next.
How many hours is that one gonna be?
I still never watched Ragnarok.
What? It was really good.
I haven't seen that one either. But
It was
I'm
really
really
good.
excited for Black Panther. And like, how long is it gonna be? Is it gonna be like 3 hours long? I hope so.
Because like no,
I hope
because
not.
you saw the Infinity War trailer where he's like, give that man his shield, and you're just like, what does Hay do with like him there? Like, what's going on? And then I saw like a bunch of pop figures where there's like they're really weird, like, you know, like Aztec looking like costumes, and like this dude has this really like cool like Aztec looking like
It's not Aztec.
like bird costume. Like, shut up.
It's African.
Shut up. But he has like all these like feathers and shit where it's like, fuck, oh, it's cool.
Like, I'm stoked. I'm
Like,
excited.
I want to know what his villain is.
Like,
What if it's a White Panther?
That's called a silver panther, and that's the most majestic animal in the world.
like Michonne's gonna get her like breakout in a movie. The actress who's Michonne
Yeah.
for Walking Dead, she's gonna be in the Black Panther. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think she's his main chick.
His fuckaboo?
What does I say? His main boo?
What's it called? Fuckaboo?
No, his main chick. But
I don't
like that movie's gonna be like 3 hours long.
Have you guys seen her
Soundtrack's
on,
gonna
like,
be dope.
It better not be 3 hours long. My bladder can't handle that.
Have you guys seen her on like talk shows? Like that? It's all a wig.
Yeah.
I was just like, where's your hair? Your locks are gone. Oh
Yeah.
no, gold.
Of course it's a wig.
She looks good without the hair.
Yeah, she's really cool. Have you guys caught up?
Of what?
With what?
Walking Dead?
No.
Fuck no. I won't catch up until it comes out on the Netflix.
Why? She dies?
I can't tell you anything.
Okay, I guess I haven't recorded. I need to watch it.
Oh my god! Like, so they did
That
1, 2, 3,
good?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 8 was just like when I watched 8.
What was 8 on Netflix?
No, it was I have Amazon because my mom has it,
Okay.
and like we share Amazon and HBO,
Okay.
and so like I watched it, and I was just like,
Wait, so does Amazon get the new weekly episodes?
yeah,
How?
it's Amazon.
Amazon's got some weird deals with their
'Cause
streaming.
I have that.
Go
You
to
have
like
Amazon?
Amazon,
Yeah, and they lost Sentai. I'm mad.
like dude,
Oh,
like
one of those.
like you're just like.
Hurts down to the very
You're
core.
just like, no, but and then you wake up and you're like, good thing I was dreaming, and let me rewatch the last 12 seconds. Oh, and then you just die.
All right, so that might be Michonne.
It could be.
It probably is.
I don't know.
That's because she went to do Black Panther, so they had to.
Hey,
kill her off.
remember, I'm really good at lying.
We'll see.
Well, now she's...
Devin, you're more good at Black
Is,
Panther.
is she... Depending on her character in Black Panther, she may be a Disney princess.
Also true. Or a foxy lady. Because I bought Fox or whatever.
Fox. I don't even want to go over that shit.
We did last time. It's okay.
I don't know. I'm excited about Bob's Burgers getting a movie. That's going to be fucking cool.
What?
Yeah, Bob's Burgers is getting a movie.
I just like Tina. I like butts.
That could be the whole movie. That could be the whole movie. Just butts.
The grunts and butts.
Butts. Butts. Have any of y'all got sucked into the world of Poppy yet?
Poppy?
What's
Poppy.
Poppy?
Poppy?
Y'all don't know what Poppy is?
Poppy?
Like the YouTube fucking sensation. Like that's just kind of like fascinating and weird at the same
I
time.
actually started watching...
You mean Boxy?
No, Poppy. It's a chick called I'm Poppy.
Oh, yeah, I've heard Poppy. I've heard of Poppy.
Like, have you seen some of her new
Poppy.
videos? Like, her newest one was like...
I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy.
Yeah.
I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird.
Sometimes
No,
I get
well,
trapped. I
look
get
up,
trapped into those and
look
then
up, like,
PUBG
I
videos.
think it's Kazumi AI.
Mhm.
Kazumi AI is awesome.
I also get trapped into PUBG videos, man. I'll get
Man,
trapped
they
into
came it on
those
Xbox, but like not PlayStation.
I heard it's garbage
Yeah,
on
I've heard
Xbox right now, though.
so many fucking bad things for
But yeah,
Xbox.
but
But I love watching the videos of like fucking dudes tricking dudes, like crash their car, then like stay in the car, but the car's over, and then people will think they got out of the car and then like flip the car back over, and but since they transferred into the passenger seat,
you can like shoot them as they're driving.
Yeah, so they turn and like they shoot them while they're driving, or like you just like PUBG just looks like so much fun.
Do you know what PUBG stands for? Player
Player-
Unknown Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
And so what you do is you'll skyfall out of this big army plane, and you'll all
With
fall
like
on this
60
lane.
other people.
So
Like,
it's
it'll be
kind
the
of
size
like
of-
King of the Kill.
It'll be it'll be size of the table, but then eventually
I don't know if that's the same thing.
The map
like,
will get smaller.
it'll shrink. Like there's a storm coming, or like you can't go past this point.
Like there'll be a
or
blue
you'll
zone.
Auto die.
Yeah.
And then so it shrinks up to where like you have to meet here.
But everybody starts off at the same with no weapons, no nothing. You have to go find everything on the map.
Yeah, like
And then like everything's versatile as fuck. Like you can block bullets with pans and shit.
Oh, the frying pan's the most OP weapon?
Hmm?
The most OP?
I don't think it's the most OP.
It is.
well, you can like
It's a one-hit kill and it blocks bullets.
No, it's not a one hit kill anymore.
Oh, they fixed it?
Mm-hmm.
It used to be.
You can block bullets still though.
but I mean like you can like you know
Fortnite looks fun as fuck too.
Fortnite it looks very like World of Warcrafty, like where it's very cartoony.
Yeah, but you can build as you play,
And that's free right now.
yeah.
But like
no,
I just
the only thing free is the...
No, Fortnite's free.
No, it's the Battle Royale that's free right now. Which is basically the PUBG knockoff, but it's doing way better. The game is
no like
still...
PUBG's like the top game on.
Well, I think
anything.
Fortnite.
console,
If
Fortnite's way
Fortnite
better.
moves over to console, it's gonna get all the Overwatch people.
Fortnite's already on console.
It is. Then it's
Dude,
definitely gonna get all the
it's
Overwatch
like
people.
like the three top games is like League of Legends, like I think it's PUBG actually, League of Legends, and then Overwatch.
Like everybody's gonna like anybody who likes Overwatch is gonna love Fortnite because of the style itself.
That would explain all the Hanzo Widowmains coming out of the caves. That's making me angry lately.
I wanna play Anthem. I want Anthem to come
That's
out.
good too.
I don't-
looks fucking amazing.
No, I'm ready for like Monster Hunter Worlds. That one's fucking.
I still need to pre-order it.
I just need to get a fucking console, but
Yeah, hurry.
I'd rather buy a computer first, man.
You better get PlayStation, boy. Fuck you, boy.
Fuck you, man. I'd rather buy a new computer. And some
I mean,
silence.
he kind of needs a new computer too.
Yeah, mine's fucked. It's old. I think it's from another country, so it doesn't really have.
It's got
Proper
Korean
shit.
ancestry.
Why Korean?
No.
I'm pretty sure from another country it'd probably work better than if you bought it here, to be honest.
That's true. Fuck American-made goods. Except for American glass. American glass is good glass. Buy American glass.
Is that how we're gonna close out the show with American Glass? Is good glass black?
I was gonna say we gotta yeah, we're kind of like burning steam here right now.
Is that how we're gonna do it?
Yeah.
American Glass. All right. Plug away. Somebody.
Knightsofhyperion.com.
We're
You
about
can
to
also
lose it in
find
30
us
days.
I was
on...
about to say, it's might be up in the air.
Why?
We're
Why?
gonna lose it in 30 days.
Why?
Business. We'll talk about afterwards.
Okay.
won't lose it?
iTunes,
We're
Google
fine.
Play,
Yeah. No.
Facebook, Instagram. Just use that Google machine.
Tumblr,
Knights of Hyperion.
MySpace,
No, we're not.
IMVU,
What?
Second Life,
What?
Kick.
What?
Snapchat.
No.
and especially Vine.
Plenty of fish.
I'm
Tinder.
I'm pretty sure.
Grinder. We're on it all.
No, we're not.
We're everywhere.
What is going
Find it.
on?
We're even on Yahoo Answers.
What? What the fuck? No,
Ask
we're not.
Jeeves.
No, what? Who uses Ask
Bing.
Jeeves? Oh my god, this is like what?
You
We're
got-
even in North Korea.
No, we're
You can
not.
find it.
If you're lucky, you can find us on a Megal.
What is the hell is
Bandcamp.
You can also find
Alright.
us on
.com.
the Blue.
All right. In all seriousness, Google Knights of Hyperion. You'll find us everywhere.
Just don't follow that Spanish Destiny clan.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
They some
And
faggots.
don't forget to hit us up on AIM.
Speaking of which, apparently
I'm gonna
AOL.
write about that on my Zanga.
Early 2000s, here we come.
Don't worry about sending us farm bill requests. We will respond.
We're gonna reboot that live journal.
All right,
God, what else
guys.
is there? Add me on RuneScape.
Name's Moon Wombat.
I'm Croton.
I'm Moon Wombat on RuneScape.com.
My name is Moon Moon.
Croc the Funk.
Well, I'm the only one that did it. Or
Oh,
did
you-
y'all
you
did y'all
really
did
want-
y'all do y'all's
for real,
reels?
DJ
Alright,
Square,
alright.
Devin Jones, Deacon Jones, Star Wolf Max on a lot of my like gaming shit. SSG2 Bankai if you want to like hang out on.
Google Chat.
I think Twitter. I think I'm tweeting about that one.
I don't think you've used Twitter lately. I tagged you in something and it just went. to the
Yeah, I
void.
saw so many like in case you missed it. I'm like in case I missed a lot of shit. All right, next.
Ling Ling, Monica's Messenger, Monica
We
Messenger.
need to wrap up these plugs. They take too long. Like,
God,
let's
these
hurry the
plugs
fuck
are-
up.
I already finished. Go.
Kate Greenbottle signing off.